It's funnier if I interrupt Angelus. If Angelus is like, hey, Tech, oh, hey, can't wait, and I just be like, fuck you! That's funnier than I'm just doing randomly, okay? Oh, something, Tech, fuck you! Raven, say hi.
Hey, what's up?
Say hi, E-Tap, wish you were here.
Hey, Tep, I wish you were here, but no, you're a scrub back in Michigan.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world?
The People's Champion, E-Tep Wakuian. Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation.
It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D, E-Tep Wakuian from the Place to Be Reviews. Right here with all of yous, even the Orthodox Jews. L'chaim. You know me. I'm the People's Champion right here with you. Wednesday, Going Rogue, my Rogue Entertainment show. Big shout out to the chat. Let me give it up for my man, superfan Adam Shawhan. Actually, sent me this Place to Be Reviews custom beanie, but you can get these on Teespring. Not that I'm shilling my own merchandise, but buy my shit. Anyway, we got new merch coming. We got the Monday night Going in Raw, no protection needed shirt. The Wokuian like an Egyptian with the fucking Egyptian gimmick. We got more coming. We got merchandise for you. But look, before I go and take all your money, no, I'm just kidding. I don't want your money. I want your love. Give it to me now. Sounds like what I said to that hooker. Anyway, it was a girlfriend experience. It was expensive. Let me give it up for my great panel this evening, though, before he acknowledges this chat. Making his debut on the program, although you've seen him for, well, let's see, a couple months in the intro now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kai MFS.
Hey, how's it going? Good to actually be here instead of just in spirit, I guess. I wish I had more context to what the hell I was talking about there. Like, there was definitely a first part of it. What was that?
I don't know. That's all I got.
Damn it. Well, hey, thanks for having me, man. It's great to be here.
Good to have you, brother. Thank you for coming on. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, he's no stranger here. He is Jeff, the Rookie Critic.
What's up, and a happy National Sandwich Day to you.
Ooh, yummy. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. You've been busy over there on the Rookie Critic, the Future Feature Filmmaker channel.
Oh yeah, trying to get a little flow going, trying to work on the FC stuff in the background, getting things going in the works as well. You'll be seeing some stuff soon from us again. But yeah, until then, man, we got National Sandwich Day. I've been making sandwiches. I had to go in because I had to remind them, hey, you know that day that's like the one day of the year where it's all about sandwiches and we're Subway? we should probably be prepared. They did not have another person scheduled, so I was like, we probably should. So
That would
there we
help.
go with the
That would
save.
help. Excellent, man. Well, thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
And last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Black Angus Reviews.
Wow, leave the black guy for last. I feel like
We saved
the
the best for
new
last,
lieutenant
man.
governor of Virginia, forgotten. What are you, a Democrat?
Oh, ow.
That's the biggest burn on this channel.
Ow,
You
dude,
vote for
right in
Joe
the
Biden, you
feels.
fuck.
Come on, man.
It's great. It's great to be on here, man. It's fun. Always have fun hanging out with you. And sorry, I just got sidetracked with work and life that Wednesday last week. So sorry. However your show went, so I wasn't able to aid, assist, whatever.
I covered for you. You're welcome.
Yep, Rook covered.
Thanks. And help the chat.
I just add another one to my reparations. Just another one.
Well, the thing is it's like a never-ending well. Like your work is never done. It's never going to be done.
The goalpost.
You are white. You are wrong.
The goalpost will always be shifted. That's how it works. Yep.
And welcome to Maury, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit! Let me holler at the chat here. We see Brightest Day is in the house. Is Hale? He says, "E-Tap, what Queen's the place to be? Reviews." What's up, brother? Welcome. Hey, Angelus Draven. What's up, bro? Welcome, sir. Keely Chow, the Fandom Menace Ultron. Wait for it. There are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. I did it, bro. I did a little dance for you.
Sounds like some Cooties commercial.
No, you gotta do it cool. You gotta do it like Spirit. There's no strings on me.
There are no strings on.
I'll do it. Hang on a second. We'll go right to the heavy hitters tonight. Let me get them. Hang on. Greetings, Dominions and Doomentites. It is I, Doomtap, saying there are no strings on me. And also, Kathleen Kennedy will be fired tomorrow. I guarantee it. God damn it. Stop guaranteeing shit, Doomcock. Stop it. Stop that. Stop that, Doomtap.
Silly goose.
You stop that. You don't know. Your sources inside Reddit told you. Hey, my sources.
You know, you need to get a clip of Ryan saying retards as just like a cut. Bam.
Oh fuck. That I do need that drop. I do need that. But the clothes I've got a bevy of them right here, and I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear from my girl because I know she's aware of me. She's aware of me, aren't you? Aren't you, Grace? Aren't you? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the stroke face right away from Grace. I'm gonna straighten that eye right the fuck out. She won't have that Forrest Whitaker eye no more.
I hate it when you play that clip.
Save the dream.
What about we'll go right to this one.
Grace's voice scares me.
I forgot you had that.
Oh, dude, if you've ever seen the Batwoman reviews, my entire fucking intro to those is Grace Randolph clips over the Batwoman theme song. That is it. That is the intro. Oh yeah, it's like 30.
Have you seen the one they cut where it's like, well.
Yes, he has too many of that.
There's that goes on for 32 seconds.
Oh my god, no, you played that last time.
The end is the best though, because she's like, well, shit. That's like the best one. The second one, she's like, well. It's like she just settle down, Grace.
It's like she got punched and she's loosening her jaw for well. Let's do another one.
Chris Fitz says, stroke. That it's like goddamn Jim Ross. Like I said, that one wrestler I work with, Jamie Dundee, used to call Jim Ross Happy Face. I'm like, oh, that's savage. Jamie's like, fuck that motherfucker. I stuck him with a $1,500 cab bill in New York City too. Fuck Jim Ross. I'm like, all right, Jamie. All right, bud. All right, but we're going to go into, let's see, what are we going to do first here? We're going to do buy or sell first here. So we've got three buy or sell topics this evening, but we can't do the fucking segment without hearing Cleveland sing the song. So here we go. It's buy or sell.
buy or sell. And if you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland, buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell.
All right, so here we are. Number 1, Tyler Perry hopes to get audiences singing with Sister Act 3.
No.
So I I don't know if Medea is going to be in this, but are we buying or selling that this is the movie America needs right now? Is Sister Act 3?
We can't afford this. No.
I don't think anyone needed the first two.
I like that first one.
The first one
was
wasn't
fun.
bad. It wasn't bad.
A bunch of nuns, singing
Being all crazy.
singing with the Vegas girl. Like, it was funny. And for the time, it had a really nice mix of like charm and like a slight conversation of ethics.
Mm-hmm.
Fish out of water
good
element
music.
and all that.
Yeah.
I thought that little redhead was cute. As a little kid, I was like, that redhead. Why is she a nun? She shouldn't be a nun.
Why shouldn't it?
She used to be a whore. You ever seen Taxi Driver?
Come to the dark side. So I'm selling this. I'm selling it even more. Tyler Perry's doing it. I don't. The second one was kind of.
What would
I'm not
he be able? What would he be able to do with this?
I think
Would he be the nun? Would he be the nun? Like,
of course he is. Tyler Perry's looking for any excuse he can to cross dress.
yeah, I guess so.
Medea as a nun with Whoopi Goldberg today. That'd be a funny ass combo.
That would be a good comedy. Yeah.
It's
Because of
it's
where she's at now
interesting.
with the View and shit, and he's
Yeah.
kind of red pilled, but also like a cross dresser and in hiding. He's not really. He can't embrace it. He's got to like, oh, it's a production when really it's like you're weird, dude. Like,
No, dude, he's like, it's
Boondocks
like
called your ass out.
it's like Tarantino with his foot thing. It's like we all know it, bro. Just you're saying it, and just say it, Tyler. Just say it. You. It's all right, man. You're a grown ass man. If you want to wear women's clothes, cool. I guess that's fine. Whatever makes you happy, son. Just do you. But
It's like, no, I got to make 100 movies at least.
Yeah.
Wait, who's
do a
the
different
old
one.
Jewish lady on the View?
Joy Behar.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the compromise. Like, do it if Joy Behar has a role in blackface.
please let me see that. I want to see Joy Behar in blackface just so she's just to humiliate her. Because I hate that woman. I hate her.
I'd
She's
love to see.
she's
So the
reason-
blackface thing makes me think of Dragon Ball Z, because of Mr. Popo. I don't know if you guys.
Well, of course
No?
not.
All right.
Well, see, I never thought why people
It's such a
thought he was.
caricature, but I can't dive into it if you guys don't know it. So never mind.
Well, it's like, no, I don't see how people thought he was black because that's more of like a Japanese something thing that they do there. Because it's like with the
And he's a
Pokemon
genie.
Jinx,
He's not
it's
even human.
well, that's what I'm saying. Because they have black people in it, and that's where they're racist with that. Because they was like, he's like really long and lanky, and just like the mumble speaks. It's like they do it differently. But yeah.
Did they make him sound like fucking Mushmouth from the Fat Albert thing?
I have no idea who that is, but they
You don't know
make him talk-
Mushmouth wore the hat over
I
his
thought you
face.
seen the movie at least. I thought you saw at least the.
And, like, I only remember Kenan Thompson
Right out.
waddling around a little. I don't remember anything else about that movie.
I saw like little bits of it when I was real small back in the
Yeah.
day. I remember the design of the character you're talking about, but I don't actually
Yep.
remember anything about him and how he talked.
He talked. He went. Fat Albert. The only thing you could understand was like Fat Albert, from what I remember. Like, that was it. That was the only
by
thing.
Think about it
was-
this way. By this point, I've heard too many people that talk that way. I don't know that's a thing with one character. It's like
That's like
that's
all
just
a rap
thing.
right now.
That's thing a lot of people do. is
Mumble rap.
mumbles. I'm like, well, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Just think about it. The Dick Tracy character right now, Mumbles, be Dustin Hoffman. He'd be the hottest rapper going right now. His name was Mumbles, literally. I mean, shit. That's a boomer joke, I guess. I don't know. Has anybody else seen Dick Tracy?
Oh, forever ago.
Yeah, with Warren Beatty and Madonna.
Yeah, dude, I was little. I
Mandy
was
Patinkin.
like 10 maybe.
Yeah, that shit that came out when I was probably like, I want to say like probably like 8, 8 or 9, maybe I think it was.
I'm glad there's no one's trying to remake Dick Tracy right now.
Yes, leave that shit alone. Fuck, we shouldn't even said nothing. Now they're gonna fucking it'll end up.
So I've never seen it. Someone was saying like, "Oh, you got to check out Kelly's Heroes," and he's telling me about like Carol O'Connor's role in it, and I'm like, "That sounds hilarious with Clint Eastwood," and he's like, "Oh, they should remake it and get like Tarantino." I'm like, "No, not today. it's got Nazis, dude. You want that made today? No, like, half the squad with Clint Eastwood would be like trans. Like, stop it. No."
We rolling in here now, okay?
The only acceptable Nazi ever is fucking Hans Landa from fucking Inglourious Bastards, Christoph Waltz. I'm like, I just like watching the clips of the movie with him and listening to the way that man speaks, because he's a captivating speaker. Like when he plays a role, like in Alita and shit, like not Alita, he was in fucking Django. He was in Django too. Like same way, dude. I love Christoph Waltz. That man is a fucking treasure. Like he is
like
just
does the stash and he's like,
yes, he's so good. Like the dude
He's
is
so
fucking
calm.
awesome.
He's so calm, but sounds intimidating. Like he's making you. He's just drinking some milk, and he's making you shake. Like, oh dang!
I watched a whole
he's
video.
way too like articulate for the scenarios he's in.
Mm-hmm. I watched a video on just his patterns of speech and how threatening they actually were when he said less and just his body language. I'm like, this is actually kind of fucking cool. So here's number 2. Here's buy or sell number 2. Eternals has the second best Fandango pre-sale of 2021 after Black Widow, which is essentially being the smartest kid in the retard class. But buy or sell, this movie cracks 100 million on opening weekend. It is.
I was gonna say, who here has ever pre-purchased a ticket on Fandango?
Never.
I think I've used it to look at what's available, and then I just go to the theater and really.
Well, maybe I don't recall if it was direct to the cinema or if they redirected me to Fandango, but it was like October 30th, 2017. Eagles Giants, they released the Last Jedi trailer, and I was like on it, bought 2 days in a row to see Last Jedi, and that's the only time I've like pre-ordered a ticket, because I was there for Force Awakens. I knew like shit, better be ready.
Oh, okay. So you don't even remember where you pre-ordered it from. You're just like, that's the only time I've ever done it.
No, possibly Fandango, just out of a redirect from the site, the direct site. So I don't know.
So, I didn't even get my Endgame tickets through them, and I went to like an IMAX to watch that. And I like I said, I didn't even order my Endgame tickets through Fandango.
Yeah.
So I've
doing
never
better with direct sell.
I think that like the theater, and I've told Jeff this last week. The theater in my town, it's a one screen. They have one showing a night, and well, now they're closed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. But it's family owned. It's non-chain. You can rent, like I almost rented the whole theater for my 40th birthday party for like $1,000 for like 6 hours, 6-7 hours, something like that. It's gorgeous. I showed some pictures we showed the website. There's taxidermy. It's like a log cabin kind of feel. There's like a fireplace. It's been open since like 1947, I think. So
it looks awesome. Looks great.
Yeah. It's a historical fucking landmark. That's basically the only one I go to. I predicted on Monday night, and me, Red, Vinny, and Tony all made our predictions for this. I said domestic opening weekend, I think it'll hit 75 million. That's where I'm at with it. I said that's a safe bet for domestic for a Marvel movie, even a shitty one like this. I'm thinking it'll hit just because of the normies wanting something to do. What's up, JM 2021? Hail, sir. Hail to you. My sketchbook 340. What's up, brother? This is Hail Fandom Menace. Hey, Sherry, what's going on? Thank you for leaving a comment earlier. So what do you guys think opening weekend for this?
When do you go first? Or not? I just say I don't think that many people would go see it in general. I don't know. 75. I don't know what did the last one do? Was it Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi did 80 something, 70? I think. Let me check.
It's hard to figure out because of the 4-day Labor Day thing.
Yep, it was a 3-day weekend.
Man, I mean, how many cast members are in this? It's like the main cast, like 10 people. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Do they all get killed like halfway through? Like, because
it's like Suicide Squad.
It's like a horror. I'm thinking like a horror movie, and they kill off most of the characters. By the end, you have 5 people left. Okay, that's something. I assume they lived through it all. That's disappointing. I don't know. Like, I can't imagine seeing this. The trailers look so boring to me. Like,
it does.
I don't have any interest at all, even if it has anything to do with
maybe in terms of splitting up the screen time, like you were saying. I don't know how they could like afford that. Like, since none of them are really in the whole movie, it's like all of you are in about 25% tops, so you don't get billed for a full movie. You get a half movie. Yep. Everyone's a cameo. When everyone's a cameo, no one's a cameo.
Right. Right. We say, Angus.
I will buy and sell this.
Okay.
And I'll explain that. I'll buy the high sales because they're so low this year that, like, well, no shit, something with Marvel attached to it would get boosted. Like, this movie got pushed. They're ramping up the trailers and shit for this movie while Shang-Chi was before it got released, so they were like overshadowing their own film, thinking that this was going to do well. You think it would because you got Jon Snow, you got Rob Stark in here as some street cred, you got the doofus black fuck from Godzilla Kong. He's getting some roles. He's building his name up, in Hollywood the last couple of years. So
the black fuck.
Which one is that?
One? Yeah, I don't remember that one.
The fucking doofus from Godzilla Kong, that like happens to like help these 2 kids go from Florida to China or whatever and find
versus Kong. I was thinking Skull Island. I'm like, which one are you? Which one?
Yeah, I know. I'm like Skull Island.
Which one?
I was thinking Skull Island.
No, I really hate that. Like, they really not that I care about race, but like I really am picking up on this whole like buck breaking they're doing in Hollywood with the black guys. And it's either they make them effeminate or gay, or they make them like weird, like doofuses like this guy. But But I would say, so for one, I would buy this because the numbers are so low. It's going to be easy. But at the same time, we've seen this bullshit before. We saw it with, they were pushing Solo when Menace was getting big. They're like, man, this is the biggest thing besides Infinity War and Black Panther. And then it's like, nope. So, and it's screen rant. So it's like, we know the spin. They need something. It's been a few years. They know about the Menace and the YouTube spin. They're trying to like,
Then people will make videos about it.
I think the strategy now is to like play us to talk about it. It's like bad PR is still, people are talking about it.
I think they even know with the critic scores. They're
Everyone talking about Kevin Smith. Oh, Kevin Smith. All that was on my mind was Kevin Smith, not Neg or Good. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me check out Clerks. Let me check out Maul. And so like he made a few bucks thanks to all the He-Man talk.
Yeah. And that dumpster fire starts this coming weekend, isn't it? Something like that.
That's part 2 of it.
Yeah, that
is
premieres.
It this weekend already?
Yeah, it is. It's coming up quick. It's like this weekend or next week. The batch of episodes drops. But yeah,
you like the trailer where he goes, "I have the power."
Skeletor, fucking He-Man, you son of a bitch. Where's my fucking Skeletor button? There it is.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Oh shit. But I think and Angus, I'm glad you mentioned that about what they're doing to like black men in Hollywood, because I'm like, I talk about that shit on Batwoman all the time. I'm like, they take every man in that show, and especially now, like, okay, so Ryan Wilder's brother comes in, right? And this dude, Marcus, or it's spelled Marquise, but it's pronounced Marcus, which pissed me off. I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm like, I'm making fun of this shit. So I did. And I'm like, but then he's like, oh, he says to Ryan, who's Batwoman, he's like, oh, I'd give you a hug, but you look like you could kick my ass. I'm like, he just met her and already he's just bending the knee to this bitch. I'm like, and Luke, Luke Fox, Lucius Fox's son, Cameron Johnson's character, they always make him look like he's Batwing, and they make him look ineffectual and weak compared to her. And it's like they build him up and then they tear him down. I'm like, this is fucking, and they do that. It's just this. Well, it's a CW, first of all. So I'm like, everybody has to be, any male is either evil, gay, or just weak. Normally they save the evil for the white guys. That's like the white guy trope for the CW is just weak or evil or dumb. And then they emasculate the black male characters for the most part. And it's fucking ridiculous. It is.
Yeah, he's always
With
on
the
back
exception
over
of,
the
like,
woman.
What's that?
Wally West's dad, the police guy.
Joe, yeah.
Yeah, Joe. I stopped watching like a couple seasons ago after they fired Plastic Man. I was like,
Yep.
man, done with you bitches.
Yep.
It's my favorite part of the new, recent stuff that they've been
Mhm.
doing, and then they booted him for BS. Nah.
Yeah, it was nothing too. I remember doing a video on that. It was literally over shit. Like it was like way, way, way tame compared to like some of the other shit people have gotten passes on. And I was just like, all right. Number 3
Yeah, man.
here. Let's see. And we're gonna go back to Screen Rant for this one. Why the Last Manding Star Hopes. Season 2 heads to Paris and introduces astronauts. Well, I don't know if anybody told her, but the show got fucking canceled before the finale even aired, and nobody has picked it up. So I don't think you should be worried about season 2, sweetheart.
Introduces astronauts.
Yeah. And from all accounts I've heard, like the graphic novel series of Why the Last Man wasn't bad, but the show was just. I watched 3 episodes of it and I was like, I was like,
tackle misogyny.
yeah, I was like, oh god, this is fucking terrible. Like, and I watch Batwoman. I've done 70 plus Batwoman videos, and I'm like, I can't watch this shit.
I recently,
Saying something.
Your
speaking of shows that
tolerance
got
scale is
canceled, and not
very-
picked up, I recently watched Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. That was awesome. But
Dirk Gently.
yeah, you seen it?
No, but I like the title.
Okay, yeah, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. It was a BBC America show about a guy who's like kind of in touch with the universe. He kind of flows with the universe, investigating things, and the things he investigates are like really wacky. And Elijah Wood is in it. He's one of the. He's
Okay.
like the main character, so it's weird because it's Elijah Wood. Like that's all he does.
That
Things that
dude's
are kind of weird, but it's a lot of fun. And there was only 2 seasons. It like when 2017, 2018, and then it's a good damn show.
Dude, I hate that when the good shows get canceled and then you get shit like this. Like, I'm glad nobody's picking this up though. Are we buying or selling that somebody's gonna pick this trash heap up for season 2?
Has anybody bought it? Nobody
Where did they release the first season?
The first season was on FX.
So is that
I'd rather
Like
Like
on,
Disney?
like on cable? Like,
Yeah, it was on cable.
oh no.
Does Disney
Definitely.
own FX, or is that like, are they separate?
Oh,
I don't know.
I thought Xfinity or
yeah, I
something,
think they
like
do
cable.
now.
Does Disney own FX? Did they get FX
I
too?
think they do now. So stuff like, It's Always Sunny,
Yeah.
I think is like grandfathered in, but they wouldn't approve anything like that now. And then they got a bunch of their episodes, canceled because of blackface and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the writers, I guess Charlie Day is the head of Mythic Quest, but they have Mythic Quest going on Apple TV, and there
Yeah,
they can do
FX
whatever the hell
Disney.
they want, and they talk about all of this, this kind of stuff like woke stuff, and they make fun of all these, these
Yeah.
people. It's great. I love it.
I don't think anybody's gonna pick this up, honestly.
Yeah.
I hope
FX
not.
Networks is an American
Die.
pay television channel owned by FX Networks, a subsidiary of the Disney General Entertainment Unit of Walt Disney. So there is the little ladder to the top of the pyramid.
A real answer.
Yep. Ugh.
There
Yeah,
we go.
I hope it dies. I hope it just dies a slow and painful death under the weight of its own fucking hubris. because it's.
But I also hope that 2 years from now, this actress is still like, I really hope that season 2 gets. Like,
Oh yes, like who's that bitch from Ghostbusters? It's Leslie Jones. She's still
Leslie
on
Jones.
That. Like,
Yep.
I don't want it because of Trump. Like,
We don't want it.
it's been 5 years. Fucking let it go.
Yeah.
What's kind of funny is that like if you guys know the show Dark Angel, Jessica Alba's in that. She was younger in Jensen Ackles before Supernatural. It ended. The season 2 ended on a cliffhanger, which is like people. There was supposed to be a season 3. It's supposed to just be 3 seasons, but I kind of like that it ended where it did because it's like it ended at a standoff. That's like, what is that? What happens next? It's like sometimes that's a good way to end a show. I think it's like you don't have.
I was so bummed.
Well,
I
yeah,
was
well,
so bummed when it
they wrote the book that's supposed to fill in those answers like specifically for that, but that's not the
Yeah,
same.
but you know
I
what?
kind of like not knowing what happened.
It doesn't matter because teenage me didn't get more Jessica Alba in a timely manner. Like
I know what you mean.
I got 2 seasons of her, and then she was gone, and I was like,
ripped from your
where'd
heart.
she go? Will she be back?
She's barely acting now. I think she's in LA's Finest or some TV show, and that's about it.
Alba?
She's mostly
making,
doing her
toilet
business.
paper and
Like she lives
some
here in Pomona
diapers.
near me. Like,
Well, yeah, but I'm saying as far as acting or Hollywood, she's on a show.
oh yeah, she doesn't really give a shit about that stuff.
Yeah,
She's
Well,
on.
Chris,
I
you
didn't know
gotta
she was on
send
a
that
show
to me.
anymore. I just
Yeah,
thought she was
what-
doing her business 100%.
Yeah, Chris Fisk, send
yeah,
that.
mostly.
DM me or
All right.
Angus that tweet. I want to screen share it. Original Cindy's a better black lesbian than Ryan Wilder. Red Gaze, what's up, bitches? What's up, Red? Hail,
Gaze.
brother.
Some
Hail, Red
gaze.
Gaze. The fucking gays agenda is in the fucking chat right now. We support the gays agenda.
Always
here.
good to see the gays community.
The gays community comes together. That's what she said. But I know. Sorry, I should have made that joke.
You've got to do better.
Thank you, Black Falcon. Thank you for telling me I got to do better, Black Falcon. Thank
It's
you.
almost as cringy as Grace Randolph.
No, it sucks is my computer's so slow, so when you do these quick cuts, I don't fucking see it, and everyone's like, hee hee, and I'm just like, luckily I knew the reference, but otherwise I'm like, what happened?
Do better, Angus. Do better.
I'll give you. Go ahead, Kai.
Oh, do you have the stream going on the side? Because maybe it'll play on the. You can catch it with a little delay. Like what's
Or on,
everyone
your
laughing?
or on your phone or something.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I'll just
Faster
be,
on your phone.
it's like being Ray Charles, but digitally.
Is it bad? I went Stevie Wonder. I was like this. I was just gonna go and just start doing that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna make fun of Stevie. Make fun of Stevie. God damn it. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, little kid. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. We gotta do. Let's do some holy shit news.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head? Holy shit!
Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Oh my god, dude! The subtitle on that "Holy shit" was so bad. No lo sé. Like they could have put "híjole" and that would have been better.
Dude, was that Mario playing in the background? Is that?
I don't know. Tony made that one. I didn't make that.
I think it's from Super Mario.
It might be.
It sounds like it's from one of Bowser's castles, right?
Yeah. It's like whoa.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of picturing the laugh.
Oh God, Dark Blue Falcon, you bigot! God damn it, my sketchbook.
I'm say Dark Meat Falcon for
Dark Blue Falcon, you bigot. Clone Geek says, "What isn't racist at this point?" I would say water, but I've been to Flint, Michigan, so
apparently
we know
gays.
It's not water. We know it's not water.
Gays aren't racist. That can't happen. No,
I don't know. That creates a paradigm that I don't even want to attempt to tackle. But what we will tackle is holy shit news, and of course, where will we start? Florida man. More trouble for Florida man poster boy. Tattooed suspect 23 busted for choking his mother like she was a Carradine in a hotel room with Bob Crane. It doesn't say that. I just added that in because it sounds good. Yes, he does have this tattoo on his forehead. November 3rd, the Florida man who has the silhouette of the Sunshine State tattooed on his forehead is facing felony charge for allegedly throttling his mother inside the travel trailer where he resides, according to court records. And you're choking your mom. You have the state of Florida tattooed on your forehead. Why wouldn't it be in a house with wheels?
Yeah.
I mean, this just looks like that kind of first cousin fucking white trash crime that I would expect out of somebody that looks like this. I mean, let's be honest. This is this guy actually, he looks like somebody used to work in a cabin out in the woods out here by where I used to cut wood. I would see him out there wearing a strange suit, like he was cooking something up in the cabin. I don't know what. And then it burned down all of a sudden mysteriously. I don't know. I don't know what they were making. I think they were trying to break bad. I'm not sure. But investigators allege that Matthew Leatham, 23, wrapped his arm around his mother's neck, constricting her airflow to the point she faded out. Pictured above, Leatham, who is free on $10,000 bond, is scheduled for a November 17th pretrial hearing in connection with a criminal information charging him with a domestic battery and strangulation, a felony carrying a maximum 5-year prison sentence. Jesus Christ. As detailed in the complaint affidavit, the 39-year-old victim was recently... Wait, she's his mom? She's 23 and he's 39. Okay, all right. That math checks out. I was going to say, is this a stepmom? Is this like a Pornhub thing? I mean... Oh, God, help me, Rhonda. Let's see. She was recently attacked.
Florida man, I'm stuck in the dryer.
Oh, no. I'll get you. Hang on, I'll get you out. I'll be right there. Come here. Let me put my teeth back in. We're on camera. We'll take them out when you go down. Okay. She wanted a gummy.
Gummy bears.
Let's see. They were at the Lakewood Travel Park in Hudson, a city about 45 miles north of Tampa. The woman told police she had gone to her son's home to pick him up and drive him to work. Sure she did. Upon arriving at the trailer around 2:40 p.m., the victim said her son was intoxicated and lying down on his bed. When she woke him, Latham stated, "I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to kill you."
I'm just going to kill you.
Hang on a second. It'll sound better if I do it like Cleveland. "I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to kill you. Come here, stepmom."
Sometimes I feel like in movies that the movies would be saved if they just did that. You know what? I'm just going to kill you.
You know what? I just
don't need
can't.
motivation.
Yeah, that'd be great if they're just
there
like,
you
you
go.
know what? I could go through this whole third act, but like we can just cut to the chase right now. Like,
Yeah, just cut it short. We'll go home a little early. It's all good.
It kind of sounds like a fake story that somebody told an idiot police officer that believed everything they heard, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And like, this 23-year-old woman was your mom? Yes. Wow. She's really young to be your mom. Good for her. And just like moves past the logic.
Yep.
Oh God! All right, I'm gonna show the tweet here in a second.
At least it wasn't his real mom. Makes me feel
right
better somehow.
Let's see. Leatham, the affidavit states, grabbed his mother around the neck in a headlock and began to choke her. The victim told police she felt like that was it, and she faded out. She's like, "It felt like when I shot up." The woman added that she made it to the trailer's doorway and kicked the door open and called for neighbors to dial 911. Police who interviewed the woman spotted noticeable redness to her neck and throat area and several scratches around her neck and face. He was like, "Tiger claws." He went Joe Exotic on her.
beat me to it. Let's say Tiger King.
That could have been her scratching like herself trying to get his arms up.
Yep, trying to break the hold. Let's see. When cops arrived at the scene, Leatham initially barricaded himself inside the trailer. After exiting the residence, he claimed his mother had started the altercation by putting her hands on him when she woke him. Leatham, cops added, also said that he would fight the law enforcement officers and referred to himself as a serial killer. Leatham, who worked as a cook, first appeared in these pages in February following his arrest for misuse of the 911 system and marijuana possession, charges for which he later pleaded no contest and was ordered to pay about $500 in court fines and costs. So yeah, that's our Florida man with the Florida tattoo on his head. That's our first one for the night. Let's take a look at this. I'll share this tweet. This is from Milo Yiannopoulos.
That tattoo is a great way to let everyone know what
he's a reformed sodomite, isn't he?
I believe so. Here it is. Rejected by yet another black dude.
I love it. Oh,
I'll
Miss
fucking
Meadow.
drink to that. And that's funny too because I always refer to Leslie Jones as Craig Robinson
Yep.
Craig Robinson.
every time. I'm like, it's Craig Robinson. Why is Craig Robinson in the all-girl Ghostbusters? He's like, I seen it.
What's funny too, she's had like I think 2 funny jokes on SNL where she was like, "Man, if I was back in the slave days, I'd be birthing out like LeBron, Shaq, boom, Kobe." Like that was kind of funny. Yeah, I was like, okay, because she actually got shit for that. But that was the only time she was funny actually. So
Rookie's got way too much patience for SNL shit, man. I'm like, I'm
I
already
watch
fucking
it.
done.
I don't watch it anymore.
I
but,
have to
I
hear
used to.
about a good clip, and then I'm like, okay, I'll check out that.
Yes,
one
I
thing.
can point out a few clips here and there of the modern ones that are all right, but by modern I mean from like 5 years ago and beyond. But
Wait,
so
so
They
what?
had
Wait,
one
do
like
you know?
a couple years ago that was woke pants.
yeah,
That they were like genderless pants that anyone could wear, and they had a zipper that went all the way from the front to all the way to the back, and they weren't gray or beige; they were grayish, and like dumb shit like that. It was really funny, but I don't think they got much traction on it because everyone who would have found it funny isn't watching them anymore.
yeah,
So-
pretty much.
So yeah,
Well, yeah, it was around then too, and they were like just constant Donald Trump stuff. So it was like
That was
with
everything.
Alec Baldwin. That's
Yep.
ironically.
Oh wait,
I don't
wait.
get. Wait, so how could he get banned for that? Like
That's
dunk?
what he got banned for. That's what he got.
I know
banned
they're
off
after
profile.
him because he checks all the boxes, but he's hard on for Trump. But
I'll do the Cheddar Baldwin. I got my Cheddar Alec Baldwin picture up now. Remember from 8 Mile? Remember Cheddar Bob?
Oh, the guy who shot himself.
the retard, yeah.
Yep.
He shot himself.
I got Cheddar
Shoots
Baldwin. as
himself
my
in his
fucking-
leg with his own gun. Yeah.
I got my mom's gun. Check it out. Fuck the free world, right, Beaver Rabbit? Right? Fuck the free world. Oh my god, I
yes.
hate Eminem so much. I
Why?
fucking hate-
You
I hate
mean Ellen
Eminem.
DeGeneres?
Yeah, he does look like Ellen DeGeneres now. God.
well, Ellen DeGeneres, to be fair, looks like him.
They somehow
Yeah, Ellen, if Ellen grew out her hair,
He's-
she'd look like
He's got
she'd
a
look
lot
like
more
a cute
talent.
Owen Wilson.
So that's how
Yeah.
it goes.
Cast a spell, starting to take the life essence from each other. Just
Alec
morphing into one being.
Alec Baldwin, aka Quick Draw McGraw.
He made prop gun.
It said that. Remember that song Ice Cube had, Bop Gun? When you do the Alec Baldwin remix, Prop Gun.
I don't
Alec
remember
Baldwin
that.
now voicing Yosemite Sam in the Looney Tunes remake.
That would have been better than Space Jam 3. I'll tell you what. We tried to turn that shit show into a drinking game, right? It was me. Let's see, my wife. Let's see, the wife, Kendo, his old lady, and Dion and Hillary, and then a couple other guys. And we were in the hotel room, and we're in what Dion puts on Space Jam too. Is like, let's turn this into a drinking game. Kendo says every time LeBron acts and it's horrible, everybody's got to drink. Well, like 10 minutes into the movie, we've already downed like 5 or 6 beers each. I'm like, this isn't going to be a very fun night. Let's just stop.
This is over.
We need higher standards.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, yeah, our standards are too low. We can't do this. We can't do this. This is
I'm
not gonna
I'm
work.
still laughing at Quick Draw McGraw.
I can just hear Speedy Gonzalez saying to him, "Hey, Queeks, draw," and Alec Baldwin sticks his head up. Oh God, fucking Alec Baldwin. And they try to come after Speedy Gonzalez too. They tried to cancel Speedy Gonzalez, and motherfuckers were like, "No, no, you're not canceling."
We have so few honorable Mexican characters. You can't take Speedy.
They
Speedy's
did that like in
fucking
the
awesome.
90s, though. They got rid of Speedy for a little
Yep.
bit in the 90s.
And they brought him back because people were like, we want Speedy. Now, Pepe Le Pew, that motherfucker's a French rapist. That fuck Pepe Le Pew.
Nah, if anything, he's a attempted rapist at worst, and he
He's
usually
just a little
gets
too handsy.
He
is a little
gets attempt raped back, and then he kind of learns the problem. Like, oh shit, like this is what it looks like.
He's
Doesn't he usually get his ass kicked like along
Well,
the
he-
way until he eventually gives up?
Well, like he's after a girl or whatever, because he thinks it's gonna. Then like because he never gets them, so then like it gets turned around and they're after him, and he's like, "Oh, get away from me!" Like, "Oh, I can't get away," And so it's like he always learns his lesson. That's the humor of Pepe Le Pew is like it's very obvious. This is like he's too handsy, he's too like hot and heavy trying to get it.
They start
And
calling
that's
him
what's
Pepe.
funny about it.
They call him
As soon
Pepe
as it's the other way,
Weinstein.
he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" No.
Yeah, he's like, get away.
Don't touch me.
What gave you the idea that this was okay?
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Honestly, it's kind of funny because like there's a lot of complex, even though it's a lot of just like getting whacked on the head, kind of Three Stooges cartoon stuff. But there's some complex shit in Looney Tunes where it's like, wow, they put that in the 50s, like holy shit, cross dressing and shit. That's
Yep.
You think that it'd be too fruity for the kids back then?
I love it. Pepe wants me pew. Hashtag me pew.
Pepe Le Pew Pew.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
They were really shy about different kinds of people in society back then. So that's why Porky Pig had a stutter and the people had different accents and different the characters came from different places.
Yep.
And because they were really open about that back then, they didn't try to shy away from it. And like, nope, this is how these people talk and sound, and this is the kind of shit they do, and let's make little caricatures of them interacting.
Yep. And that's the thing, man. It's like entertainment was way different back then, man. It was. Speaking of way different, attacking somebody with cold chicken in Walmart, that's different, right? Cops, woman 20, hit victim with thrown poultry. A Pennsylvania woman is facing a criminal charge after allegedly striking another woman in the back of the head with a cold chicken at a Walmart supercenter, according to police and court records. Police say that Tahani Fix, 20, earlier this month, threw a cold chicken at Kimberly Pittman, 52, while the women were inside Walmart in Shamsburg, a central Pennsylvania borough about 15 miles from the Maryland state line. The chicken struck Pittman in the back of her head, according to the Pennsylvania State Police. It is unclear what prompted the alleged poultry attack or if Pittman was injured during the October 7th incident. A poultry attack. Fix and Pittman are not related. Police and court records do not indicate whether either woman works at Walmart. Seen at the right, Fix was named in a criminal citation filed Wednesday in district court. She has been charged with harassment, physical contact. Fix last year was convicted of passing a forged check and placed on probation for 9 months in order to perform 50 hours of community service. She was arrested last month on a child endangerment charge, for which she is scheduled to be arraigned on November 29th. So she hit a bitch with a chicken in Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, if it was warmed up, we'd know that she took her time, but didn't want to hurt her that bad. But cold
She
chicken,
looks
ouch.
crazy too.
Oh yeah, she looks like I hit that bitch with a chicken. I'll fucking do it again.
Just like the kind
I'll
that'd
hit
be
you
like,
with a chicken too. Take the
like
picture again.
just like the kind that would cut in line
I
and go,
was
"What are you gonna do about it?"
She's calling the photographer. Puto, take the picture. Oh damn, girl, what the fuck? She's like, I got a chicken in my pocket. Didn't we frisk this bitch? She's got a drumstick. She's got a drumstick.
Yeah.
She's fucking. I got 2 breasts too. And they're like, yeah,
Where'd
we
you
know.
get
And
that
then she's like, no, cross-drawn fucking chicken breast. It's like a John Woo movie. Instead of doves, there's chickens flying. Fuck. She does. She looks like she's very satisfied with what she did. Like she is. She's happy. Look at her. She's happy. She's
She's proud of that shit.
You think she'd be hungry?
She's almost as proud of what she did as she is of her fucking eyebrows. She's like, look at that.
That one's hooked a little bit. The left one is hooked down a little bit past the archway, mommy. You missed the spot. She went a little too long there. Those bitches, are you trying to give the people's eyebrow, or is that just the way they're cut?
It looks like they're off in the middle too.
Oh yeah,
like the one on her left is longer and out a little more.
Yep.
And then the one on her right is like tilted up.
Yep. Yeah, either that or her face is sloped a little bit. I don't know.
It could be both.
I think
the eyebrow person's like, I don't know what to do with this.
Let's just offset it a little bit and she'll think she's normal.
Yep.
Careful, I don't want this bitch throwing a chicken at me. I hurt you.
Yeah, don't think about money now. No.
Maybe that's what got the chicken thrown at the lady. She's like, "Who did your eyebrows? I did them myself." I can tell.
My sketchbook. She'd be
Yeah,
using
that's
the
what I
big
was
clippers to trim the eyebrows.
Might want to go home and rethink your life.
Yeah, that was that's who did that to your eyebrows?
You have done that yourself.
That's one hell of a lantern jaw. We're talking Mac tonight. Oh Jesus Christ, she looks like the female version of Maniac Cop. And Robert Zadar had a jaw on him. Does anybody remember Maniac Cop?
Never not seen that
never
one.
even heard of
No.
Nope.
Really? Oh my God! Because they're doing a reboot of it. So Robert Zadar is like he was in what was it? Oh fuck! What's that movie? It's the cocaine police movie from the 80s, right? Samurai Cop.
Oh, that one.
Samurai Cop.
Sorry.
Dude. Yeah. Hang on.
There's
Here's
so many.
there is. It's like every fucking movie from the 80s with cops. It's like there was
Samurai
cocaine. Here's
No,
hang on.
no,
Look,
I was thinking of
look at this is her right here. This is Robert Zadar in Maniac Cop.
Whoa.
Yep. But this Robert Zadar normally, like that's that bitch's jaw.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yep. And God rest his soul, he just died. Robert Zadar just passed away. He just passed away. But yeah, man. She does. You're fucking right, Glinzer. She has the Sergeant Slaughter jaw syndrome. Oh my God.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Christopher Dorner story. Oh, Keely Chow, you savage, man. You savage as fuck. All right, let's go to Keely's
Always
fucking.
on fire.
Yep. Keely Chow. If you go to any chat on fucking YouTube, you will find Keely Chow there. Inevitably, Keely Chow will show up. He's like if you say Keely Chow 3 times in a YouTube chat, Keely Chow just magically appears.
Kingly Chow.
Let's see. All right, number 3. Of course, man arrested for ambulance pleasure session. Cops. Patients got naked and exposed himself to paramedics. Yeah. So after summoning an EMT crew with a complaint of shortness of breath, a Florida man got fully naked in the rear of an ambulance and began masturbating in the presence of the first responders, according to the police, who say the suspect wore a condom and used an ice pack while pleasuring himself.
Ice pack?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, save me.
What's the ice pack for?
I don't know. I thought you were supposed to apply heat.
Seems anti-productive, yeah.
That doesn't
Like
work.
counterproductive.
Investigators say Terry Majors, 30, called 911 after Thursday seeking medical assistance. But once inside the Sunstar ambulance, Majors allegedly removed his clothes and began masturbating, according to a misdemeanor criminal complaint. Majors, who was wearing a condom at the time, was looking at the EMTs that were trying to treat him while pleasuring himself. At some point,
I could see somebody doing that on a bet or something. Like, hey, bro, I bet you could jerk off in the back of an ambulance. Okay, let's do it.
I want you to wait until they start helping you, and then just start stroking it like it's something to do. Just sit there and go. I mean, like really go to town, like maintain eye contact. He's like, "All right, bet, fam, I got this, fam."
Or have them just shout, my penis! Ah, somebody help my penis!"
So was he just wearing a condom when he was like, "Oh shit, they're coming." He puts it on. Like, what? I better get ready. I want to do this safe. I don't want to give myself hand aids.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
What? I'm sorry, I read ahead.
So seen in a mugshot taken above following a prior arrest, was charged with exposure of sexual organs, a misdemeanor, and booked into the county lockup. He was freed Friday morning of his own. So he was just in for this shit. Majors was recently released from jail after serving a 1-year sentence on felony drug charge. He was busted selling crack to an undercover cop. He previously served time in state prison for burglary. Jesus Christ.
Did you read the part where he asked for an ice pack and then rolled it up and that's what he started using it?
Oh my God! No, I did not read that.
At some point, as the ambulance traveled in St. Petersburg, Majors asked for an ice pack, which he then
Oh.
proceeded to fold and masturbate with while en route to the hospital.
Just trying to buy the time real quick, okay?
Can I get an ice pack? Yeah, sure.
Frank-
What?
Frankie.
Wait, that one's not for jerking off. Okay, I'll get you a different one. Then.
Yeah, let me get you the non-masturbatory fucking ice pack.
Right,
Frankie
right.
knows what's up. He says it's called frostbiting. I'm kidding. He's weird. This guy looks like one of my childhood friends. Oh God. Oh, Terry Majors.
Oh, why? I'll never understand why Turret got in the back of that ambulance and started masturbating furiously into that ice pack in front of those poor EMTs. I never got to ask him as Turret went away and never came back. He was stuck masturbating in a four-corner padded room after that. Oh,
I love Frankie. Frankie knows his comment.
Actually,
I
it's
don't
called
think it
the Jack Frost.
Oh no! Before that, the one before that.
Oh, the frostbiting one.
Wait, where is it? The paramedics there. Oh, Keely Chow. My bad. It was Keely
Oh.
Chow.
The paramedics have got to be hot if he was risking jail time.
Sorry,
Louis
the
C-
chat jumped on me as I was trying to pin that
It's
one
all
down.
good, bro. My sketchbook says he's using the Louis C.K. method in breaking the ice. I'm kidding against this.
It's been a while since there's a Louis C.K. reference.
Come on, who hasn't used a wonderful water snake to violate? What did I just walk in on? You walked in on
Turret Majors masturbating in the back of a Florida ambulance with an ice pack wrapped around his member while the poor EMTs watched as they drove to the hospital, and he wore a condom while he masturbated into an ice pack. That's what
I
you
really-
masturbated.
I'm with Keely. I want to know what the paramedics look like.
Yeah, right. I think we need to know. It's like I want to email them and be like, so do we know what the paramedics look like? Were they like real paramedics, or was it like Showtime After Dark paramedics?
Was he going to do it anyway, or was it okay? If they're hot, I'll do it. If not, no, I'm not going to waste it.
Yes, all this is going down on in Florida. My sketchbook, Glinzer, Biden to Terry Majors. Come on, man.
It's like Florida was invented for our entertainment, like South Park. Like it's just
Yep.
a show. Just the whole thing. We put these people here, and let's just gonna see what happens.
He's shit. Even Mike Lindell fucking even think. I wish Vinny was here to do the fucking Mike Lindell. I can't do the Mike Lindell voice. He did that the other night. He's like, "Hi, I'm Mike Lindell. I used to sell my pillows, and now I smoke. I used to smoke crack, but now I'm clean, and I love Jesus. Buy my pillows." Like Vinny fucking went on. Like he had me. I was like crying Monday night with that shit. Like I had to go off camera. I had tears fucking pouring out of my face. It felt like I was testifying. It was fucking. It was scary. It was very scary.
Garish.
All right, so we're gonna go into our first topic, but not without some memes first. Not without some memes. So I happened to make a new bumper, so I got some new memes to share, and these are courtesy of Parrot Head, and we're gonna start out with a little video clip though of an old ass video on YouTube.
Selling is service.
And service is selling.
Service is selling.
And selling is service.
Hello there, Jill. They call me Happy Pete. I came to the store to buy myself a treat.
Do whatever you want, I don't really care. Just leave me here moping in the depths of despair.
We are right here on movieweb.com, and there's an ad, of course, because it's fucking MovieWeb, and it jumped down to the bottom, but we're going to talk about Rust and Alec Baldwin. And the Armor's attorney alleges disgruntled crew member may have sabotaged the set. So that's a thing they're trying to do now, is say that maybe this was somebody that planted this, made this happen. Have you guys all heard the deceased woman, her name eludes me, the connection she has? Her husband worked for a law firm that was handling some Clinton business.
No, I haven't. This sounds like the plot. This sounds like the plot of another movie interfering with this movie, pretty much.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's
gosh.
I did hear about that, and it sounds like I was just talking about this day at work. I was like, yeah, the more you read about this, the more it sounds like some Epstein shit going on. Like,
It does.
maybe this wasn't an accident. Like, maybe they couldn't kill the lawyer, but his wife sent a message.
Yep.
You know, stay in your fucking lane.
That's kind of where I was at. I was like, man, that's rough, dude. Like, so if you're gonna correlate those, you know what I mean? It's like, oof. That is that's a big matzo ball you're hanging out there, you know, trying to you know, say it's this this conspiracy. But I mean, you know, in the same way with this here, you know, the armor, I mean, what was you guys' opinion on this when you got to, you know, find out the details about her a little bit more?
I'm not as up to date on everything with it, so go ahead, guys.
What do you mean, the law firm thing? Well, how would she be?
No.
But if she was a cinematographer, how would she be working? How is she connected to a law firm that's investigating?
Her husband's a lawyer that's investigating.
Her husband's a lawyer. Okay.
Yeah, her husband's a lawyer. Yeah, no. Yeah, her husband is an attorney. And so it was just kind of like, and you hear what it's connected to, and all of a sudden it's like, well, you kind of can just do the, you know, it's a simple equation from there, you know. But no, the armor though. What was her name? Gutierrez was the armor's last name. The purple haired girl. Was it Hannah something Gutierrez? Was that her name? Helena Hutchins was the gal that got shot. She was the cinematographer or whatever. So yeah, this is crazy. So it's a weird. Doesn't this guy look like Avenatti? Remember that lawyer that tried? No. This is the armorer's husband. The armor is that the purple haired girl, Hannah Gutierrez Reed. The armor of Rust and her attorney Jason Bowles has suggested that a disgruntled crew member might have snuck a live round into the dummy rounds. Speaking about the tragedy on Today, Bowles says there should have been only have been dummy rounds on that set, and his client doesn't know where the live ammo came from. From this view, the attorney alleges the most logical way for this to have happened was for someone to have done so intentionally.
I mean, you gotta think about that too. How many cases have there been where somebody got shot on set?
Like, honestly, the last one like this I remember was Brandon Lee, wasn't it? I don't think has there been any other ones.
This stuff doesn't happen often.
No,
I mean, usually they know there's going to be live stuff around when they use them, and there could be some type of misfire or ricochet or something. I imagine it can go wrong when you get shot or something. Somebody handles it wrong, but
essentially it just happens out of negligence.
Yeah,
and, which is rare because generally gun people are very safe. People who don't know guns aren't, because they don't know. But people who know guns generally are safe.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. They said there was two different kinds. There was the they had just been target shooting with that gun, the firearm that was used in the shooting, the fatal shooting. they were target shooting with that gun beforehand. There was 2 different kinds of ammo. There was the blanks and the live rounds were in the same room together, which is a big fucking no-no. So
why would you be target practicing with the gun that's going to be used in the thing that isn't going to fire?
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense. It still fires live rounds, but they shouldn't have been target practicing with it. But they said they would do that at night. So it's like, but it's the armor's job to check. It's like, okay, so I have a friend who's a master of arms in the Navy. He runs the fucking armory, and his job, he's accountable for every fucking weapon, every round, every single round that goes in and out of that fucking room is his responsibility. So you're as an armor in this, your fucking job is to make sure that those rounds are the right rounds in the right place, the weapons are safe and in good working condition. What the hell? Okay, so there's gross negligence all around here.
Also, my sketchbook 340 was it says Brandon's wasn't a live round though. It was shards from the blanks and weapons failure.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Okay, so this is still really rare.
Very.
But
yeah, that's kind of my point. Is that it's not usually like an actual bullet will shoot and kill somebody.
Yes.
Some other type of factor at play. But this is like, wow, bullets. So you almost think, they could have planted this to be like, hey, nobody's ever had that happen. It's a simple accident. Whoops.
Yeah.
If like no one really goes to jail for this and it just gets swept under the rug, then that feels very plausible.
Yeah.
Baldwin just apologized. Like, I'm so sorry. It's tragic. I'll do another movie though.
Yep.
It's like before the election, I was like, fine. Look, if they didn't just use social media to steal the election, and social media and other stuff, then in the first few months, if I'm right, then they're gonna drop all the charges against the big tech companies. And that's exactly what happened. So, yeah, if people's motives are there, you know what they're gonna do next.
Yep. That's it. You don't have to know how to play chess to be able to see how this shit works.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, man. This is it's a this is kind of an out there theory for me, but this is, I believe that somebody who would do that, who would want to sabotage the set, want to prove a point, want to say they're disgruntled and they're unhappy. And we know that people have already walked up to the set the day before, they had been there, and then they're unhappy. And that is the central question in the case. How did a live round get on set, and who put the live round on the set? According to Bowles, the firearms had been left attended for at least 2 hours in the time leading up to Helena Hutchins' death. The former prosecutor claims they're looking into the possibility of someone tampering with the rounds during this time. Also speaking in Gutierrez Reed's defense, Bowles argues that the cast and crew shouldn't have been using the firearm without the armor present. Gutierrez Reed is said to have been outside the set at the time, believing that they were only prepping the cameras on the set. Okay. So how did this woman get this job? Because it doesn't sound like she has a good track record either. This Hannah Gutierrez Reed, because I think she'd been. I thought they wanted. Now, Angus, did you hear anything about this, about her getting in trouble working on another production or being?
I heard about that.
Did you too, Rook?
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't dig into it. Like, I laugh at the memes. The main headline: Alec Baldwin kills someone on a Western movie set. Couldn't happen to a better guy, if anyone. Fuck
Right.
Alec Baldwin as a person, but yeah, I haven't really actually dug into all these little details. It's just you see the headlines, you start putting it all together. It's like, it's a lot of like he said, she said, this. It's a lot of like hot potato going on right now with the lawyers for all these people. So like when I see this happen, like who the hell is this girl compared to Alec Baldwin or the director or any of these people? It's like she's on the shit end of the totem pole. So it's like I'm gonna assume like any of these poor people on set, average Joes, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. until
Yeah.
proven otherwise. It's kind of like with
it-
assault charges on men. It's like, I'll believe it when I see it, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point because a lot of people
Yep.
would go, "Oh, she must be inexperienced, and therefore her fault." And it's like, well, she could have also been doing her job just fine here.
Yep.
Maybe, especially if she does have history from not doing that
Thi-
great. Maybe she's
think of
learned
who
from that.
has-
I mean, I don't know.
Think
Well,
of who has the most to lose, you know? It's
Yeah.
like-
Wait, why? But why were the weapons out and she's not on set?
Right.
Like, if she hasn't arrived yet, they shouldn't be out. She should still have them. If she brought them on set and then she's like, "Oh, you guys are setting up cameras? All right, well, I'm gonna leave all the guns out and then I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A." Also, not cool.
I mean, is it
Well,
possible
I
that
read
she could have
something
been
That's what I've been
distracted?
thinking about
or-
right now. Is like the logic
Well-
there. It doesn't work for me.
Here's the big thing is that the more we learn, the more it's like Baldwin is like one of the top guys on this movie, not just as an actor, but like producer, like control of the film. And from things I got at the beginning of this, it's like this woman was like pulled 3 or 4 different ways on set with like jobs that she was trying to manage for the shit show of a movie. Not to say that's an excuse if she's culpable in this, it's not an excuse. Like guns, each person that holds a gun that's a live gun, always treat it like it has bullets and proceed that way. Every hand exchange from. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, from what I read, I think she said something like, she was stressing more training or more like security, that there'd be times where it's like I don't know why this is a thing, but like that she couldn't always be secure or whatever. I don't know with these weapons. So, but I also read, so I don't know if it's just a stupid Reddit post fake, but apparently Baldwin was at the time ranting about Trump when he shot him. So it's like, fucking dumbass. Biden voters posting their L's online.
Fucking the TDS is still in full effect. It's like,
I know, right? It's like you already won, and
he's
still
gone. He's gone. The bad orange man is gone. Yo, just get back to normal.
I'm gonna try to
He's
find this,
gone.
but yeah, just think if this is real. It's like TDS actually got someone killed on a movie set.
Well, and I mean, so wouldn't you think this, like, regardless of all of that and everything, as soon as it's time for him to use the gun or put it in place, you'd think that before they do it, hey, just do a check real quick on the gun. Just, make sure you got the blanks in properly or whatever's in there supposed to be there, how much is in it, and then go, oh wait, hold on, there's a bullet in here. How'd that get in there? But no.
Yeah, someone called it a pencil check, right?
Yeah.
What is that? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like you put your
like
pencil
a
in the
quick
tube?
check. Yeah.
Yeah. To make sure there's
But-
not a bullet in there.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to look down the tube.
Yeah, no, you don't ever look down the barrel.
Well, I assumed you'd have it like safety on and then empty the, look at the clip, take the clip out or something. But
Well, because
I haven't used
barrel, though.
Okay, I haven't used the guns.
And
I
if
don't know
it's-
specifics of all that.
Oh, well, because he was using a revolver.
Yep.
So with that, you can.
Oh, okay.
all
So I was
the bullets
imagining
are
one
in
that has
the
a. I was
thing.
imagining one that has a clip or something. Okay. I see.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cylinder. You just push the slide. You push your slide, and your
Okay, yeah,
cylinder
yeah.
folds out, so you can reload it. And yeah, you can check each cylinder. Roll it around. I would take the rounds out and inspect them. I mean, you've got
But
to know
even
what kind of
still,
ammo.
You could still have with that kind of a gun, even if you pull out the thing and you look and all the holes are empty, and you're like, "There's nothing here." But in the barrel, there's
Yeah.
a bullet like lodged in there, ready to go.
Yep.
Then that's what you check. If you can't see it, then you put a pencil in it to poke, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They should have done anyway, or like anybody on sets who use guns. I feel like that should be a standard before you actually film the scene. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I was good
apparently,
to double check.
I heard that the armorer, when she came out saying her piece, it was that she was trying to have safety meetings and she kept getting shut down. She wanted like the whole cast and crew to have a safety meeting.
I could totally
and,
see
on
them.
gun safety
I could
and-
totally see them going, shut up, we don't need one. Or oh, we can't because all these stupid things and we're so behind and whatever. Like I could see them just going, fuck it. It's not like half of them listen to the COVID stuff either. So what, like they can, I could see a lot of places just saying fuck it to the rules for a lot of stuff.
There's doing whatever. They just went.
I mean,
rogue.
yeah, didn't Tom Cruise pretty much go against rules set like, well, you can't really do these things? Well, I'll just do it with somebody who does, who will.
I'll just fund
Or
it
something.
myself then.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
fucking Tom
insurance.
Cruise.
That could be different, applied
Listen.
differently, maybe. But
Listen,
still.
Tom Cruise, you 3'7" little gay.
You little gay.
He's a tiny little gay. He's just a little gay. He's not a lot gay. He's just a little gay.
That's funny.
He should just
You
come
get
out.
your cute
Nope.
little gay.
Look at that little feller. He's just
a little feller. Look at that
Yeah.
little feller right there.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that. He did the boy.
What'd you say, Cartman?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Shannon Lee's sister of Brandon Lee calls for actors to undergo mandatory gun safety training after Alec Baldwin's fatal Rust shooting. And honestly, it's not a bad idea. I really don't see this as being a problem. Because if you're going to make it believable, and not look like that poor little Natalia Reyes girl in Terminator Dark Fate when she was shooting that web, I was like, oh, you sweet summer child. You are not doing that right. Oh, God.
No, it makes me think about what's the name of the actor that was in Terminator 2 that trained himself to not blink when firing.
Oh,
yeah.
You talking about Robert Patrick?
Yeah, the guy who played the bad.
Robert Patrick.
I'm forgetting the name. Yeah, like I was just watching that scene again where he's like firing a couple times, and it's just like, man, that is because if something's loud and it's quick, bright, like you instinctively blink all the time, like that.
I didn't realize he didn't blink.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's famous for about it. If you look it up, he doesn't blink when he's firing. The first time you see that, I think, is when he and Arnold meet for the first time and they clash real quick. When you think that Arnold's gonna try to kill him, now you look at Robert Patrick and he's not blinking while he's firing his gun. It's like, dude, that is, it just makes that even better. Small detail, a lot of people might not even realize, but it's like that. I'm just thinking about when actors would try that hard as well.
I thought he just didn't blink throughout the movie, but yeah, that's good. That's some dedication.
Yeah,
that's badass. Because a robot wouldn't blink. A robot wouldn't be like, "Oh shit!"
That was his thought process.
Kick.
That was his thought process. Yeah, he doesn't kick. He doesn't kick either when he shoots, and he doesn't blink when he fires either. So he really trained himself to do that right, and that's just a little tiny detail.
That's badass.
Yeah, I can't. How much work has Baldwin done? How much work has Baldwin done? That's it.
My sketchbook says, yeah, but Robert Patrick is a hillbilly. He isn't afraid of the weapon. He was on Walking Dead last season. He got offed in one episode. He played like twins on there. What's up, Parrot Head? And yeah, Draven, thanks for rubbing it in. I got sick and couldn't go to fucking Horror Hound. That sucked. Yeah, dude, I got sick like
you're just not showing up anywhere. You don't go to the Vegas meetup. You don't go to Horror Hound. You're not at the Arizona meetup.
Do you exist, ETEP? Are you a hologram?
I am actually. I'm Tupac's hologram. He was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna find some white Jewish dude, and I'm gonna fucking start a YouTube channel.
It's
and,
white
and be mediocre."
Be a sumo wrestler. I'm gonna get a small wrestling chick on my channel at some point.
She's coming back on with another chick who is just as chef's kiss as Jennifer is. Yeah, she just made her debut last weekend in the Lingerie Fighting Championship too.
Oh, you missed that, Angus. I feel like that was just for you, and you missed it.
Lingerie Fighting Championship. Where is that found?
You want to show that clip again?
I will. Hang on a second, guys. If you're new here, if you haven't been here when she's on, you got to pay attention to what I'm doing because I bring Jennifer Thomas on the show, and
This will be when
my dream girl does MMA, so
you'll be at if you're not at 1K. If you're not at 1K after you do that, I mean,
if I get her and Sheena on in the same night, yeah, this is my girl.
All right, holding her in the air and the big suplex. Beautiful advance there. Switches over. Nice. A wrestler standing 5'1" inches tall.
Yep, that's Jenny, and she's a great friend of the program. And she'll be coming back on soon with Sheena Bathory.
who's built pretty much like her, except a little bit thicker, a couple inches taller too. She just she won by submission last Saturday night at Lingerie Fighting Championship Booty Camp. And then Jennifer's got her promotion, Women Athletes on Fire. That's November 13th, and I'm actually going to send Tony to that one, I think, to cover the show for the channel, because she's got VIP passes for him. And I'm like jealous he gets to go and I don't to this, because this is like my shit, you know, because she was going to fly out here last year from LA to Michigan and beat the shit out of me for my birthday. And then right beforehand, I had to get this stupid ass dental procedure done, and I could not take any head scissors. So I'm like, we can't do it. But
Head scissors?
Yeah. He was my man. He knows.
I was gonna say, like, I'm out on the West Coast if you ever need something covered out here.
She runs sessiongirls.com. That's like your link for it. If you want to pay a woman to beat the shit out of you, go to sessiongirls.com. Worldwide, it's a catalog of that. And she runs like I said, Women Athletes on Fire. All her links are in every one of my videos. Her channel is on YouTube, Session Girls. There's interviews with some of the ladies on there. And Jennifer is a former WWE developmental talent. She was Karma back in 03 through 06. She was in developmental down in Ohio Valley.
Can you hire her to beat up other people?
Oh, absolutely. She was supposed to be on the show the one night, and she's like, she texts me. She goes, "Hey," she goes, "I got to miss tonight." She goes, I hope, she goes, "Is that okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Somebody called me last minute for a session." So she goes, "I'm going to go beat the hell out of somebody, make a couple $100 and call it a night." I'm like, "Do your thing, girl." You know,
say make it like she's a bounty hunter. Make it she's a bounty hunter. Hey, can you beat up this one person for me? All right, cool.
It's they pay hot girls to like beat them up, not like a real fight. Like
no, there's like a lot of these girls, a lot of them will do like competitive. Like if you like book them for like a session, they'll like do competitive or like semi-competitive, like fantasy, like worship shit like that. Like this isn't like sex either. I mean, some of them.
No, I know it's not that.
But some no, but it's
that's
like,
extra.
People fight them against each other.
What's that?
Like people will fight them against each other. Like you could just go, I want to see these two go at it.
Well, no. This is like if you book like a session with the girl, like it's like one-on-one. Like you meet her in a hotel room or whatever. Like she like has like a hotel room. So this is where you come meet me. Da 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 da. But no, she's Jennifer's thing. She does the mixed wrestling sessions, but she owns a company. She has like a ring. They're doing like legit. Like they do MMA. They do pro wrestling. They do like custom. Like people pay to like book like certain girls in matches and shit like that. Like her show. She has like fire breathers and it's like all kinds of like female athletes.
I'm just thinking of two movies. I'm thinking of Ted when that one guy's like, "Yeah, I text some guy to come kick my ass," and then later I said thanks. So I don't know. Maybe I'm in like some sort of gay fight club. I don't know. Whatever. And also Jim Carrey when he's like, "What does it look like I'm doing? I'm kicking my own ass."
Right.
I love it though. It's like, "Hey Frank, why don't you go to this hotel? See you there." Okay. You call the girl, "Hey, can you beat the shit out of us?" "Yeah, I'll be waiting there." Okay, cool. Here's the money.
Well, what's funny to me is like me and Rookie, we do a lot of like Greek, Roman, like Spartan documentary investigation stuff. And it's funny because you learn like, oh yeah, like the women, they were like super fit. Helen of Troy was Spartan. They exercise like naked most of the time and stuff. And then you see like how he fetishes like, ooh, girls in bikinis fighting. It's like come on, like this is so like we're just circling the wagons, It's like at some point you're just gonna get straight to the
Helen of Troy
moon.
was Spartan. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's part of what caused the war.
Yeah, Menelaus
Sparta and all that.
was I think Menelaus was the king of Sparta, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Oh, they done pissed off the Spartans. Okay.
There's a long ass history before Thermopylae. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, did either the name of Leonidas' son?
Symbanitis.
Symbanitis. No, it's Plastarchus.
Yep.
I was gonna say
we've been doing our research.
You said Leonidas. I was gonna be like, I don't know, Peonitis. I don't know.
Leonidas.
I don't know. Here we go. We're on our second topic. Old Vic Theater cancels production by Monty Python star Terry Gilliam over his support of Dave Chappelle. And I haven't watched the Monty Python stuff in a long time. But I appreciate the work. You know, it's funny, and this is fucked up. Like, this is fucked up. Like, they're just like, no.
You
They said,
support a black man? You're gonna
damn
have
it,
to
rookie.
leave. You're
It's
gonna
gonna
have
go
to
right.
leave.
It's like Blazing Saddles, where it's like, what? I said he's like, oh, he's near. Like,
don't you see? Oh boy.
We don't need your kind siding with those folks.
Names be breeding differently than us.
like, this is, yeah. So, this is great.
I don't even like Monty Python, and you're making me root for him. Like, what the fuck?
Right? like I said, I'm not like a huge fan, but like, I appreciate the work. But I mean, dude, yeah, this is Gilliam voice support for Chappelle's work right here. It says, I'm encouraging all of you to watch Dave Chappelle's new show, The Closer, on Netflix. To me, he's the greatest stand-up comedian alive today. Incredibly intelligent, socially aware, dangerously provocative, and gut-wrenchingly funny. There's a storm brewing over Netflix's support of the show. I'd love to hear your opinions.
Get out of my office. No, sounds like what that happened. It's like, oh.
And though brief and encouraging of debate between both supporters and critics of Chappelle, Gilliam's innocuous comments sparked backlash amongst Old Vic staff, which in turn led to the cancellation of his upcoming production. In a brief statement that sidestepped the actual explanation for the show's cancellation, Old Vic Theater news outlet The Stage, ahead of any season announcement, senior management at the Old Vic would meet with the directors who are programmed to work in the season as a matter of course to discuss our culture and values. This happened with the co-directors of Into the Woods, Terry Gilliam and Leah Hausman. Upset staff members also reportedly took issue with Gilliam's past criticisms of the Me Too movement, which he had described as a witch hunt, which he's not wrong, in which there were a lot of people, decent people, or mildly irritating people who are getting hammered. And I always use the example of, look at Chris Hardwick. Chris Hardwick got fired from AMC like that, and they never even investigated it at first. They just knee-jerk fired him. There was allegations, fire him. Chris Hardwick is the least threatening human being on earth, probably, next to like a baby and probably like, I don't know, my stylus or my mouse. But, you know, these are things that are more threatening than Chris Hardwick. And then, you know, two of his exes came out and said, there's no way. And it turns out what happened, the woman, his girlfriend, was lying about the whole fucking thing. Lied about the whole thing. He got hired back, but you can't, that's character assassination. You can't, once Pandora's box is
a company like that.
No, I wouldn't go back after they fucking shit on me and just didn't even listen to my side. They just fired me. Why? That's like going back to a spouse that abuses you.
No, it's like going back to a spouse after she fucked Jerome in front of you.
Right? Like, you don't,
Not doing it.
After you get,
get a pay raise or something as a sorry.
Know. He should have. He fucking should have. He has to pretend that show's still good. Oh shit. But so Terry Gilliam, they shit can him, fired, got rid of his show. Says, I hate Harvey, the actor told the UK news outlet The Independent in January 2020. I had to work with him and I know the abuse, but I don't want people saying that all men, because on the 1991 film Fisher King, 2 producers were women. One was a really good producer, the other was a neurotic bitch. It wasn't about their sex, it was about the position of power and how people use it. Notably, the Old Vic found itself at the center of its own Me Too controversy after it was discovered that Kevin Spacey, who had served as the theater's artistic director from 2003 to 2015, had used his possession to enact routine sexual abuse on young male actors. Oh. So now they're all virtuous, right? Jesus.
And now they're bringing up Spacey, and Spacey's doing that movie where he hunts down child molesters and child predators and stuff, like propaganda for himself.
Yep.
I don't do the thing. I hunt down people who do the thing.
Yeah, right. It's not me.
I didn't do it. All the people who accused me of that, those cases went nowhere. Because they all died within the span of a year, suspiciously. My point stands.
Was he innocent, Grace?
But that's not the case here.
Oh God! Though Gilliam could not be reached for comment, John Barry, whose production company Scenario 2 holds the rights for Into the Woods, told the UK news outlet The Times that his team was focusing on finding a new home for the show. These things happen, he admitted. It's not the first change of plan for a West End show or the last. In current times, everywhere are unpredictable. However, in a brief bit of optimism, Barry then promised fans that the designs and vision for the show is vintage Gilliam. That's just fucked up, though. So they shit can Terry Gilliam in his show because he supported Dave Chappelle. I mean, so we're just so they're just it's okay as long as you side with the Transformers against the black guy. That's okay to go against the black. I mean, because I'm just trying to figure out what their level of racist fucking mental gymnastics they're trying to do. You know what I mean? It's like they talk about building up. Like right now, they're like blowing Colin Kaepernick. Like they're treating him like fucking he's like Freckle Jesus from fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier over there, just fucking slobbing all over him with that new show. You know, where he's saying the NFL draft is like a slave auction. I'm like, I didn't know that slaves got paid $10 million a year.
I didn't know that every single NFL player was only a person of color.
Right.
Tom Brady, you know, gosh, I really thought, you know, I thought he was white.
And on the other hand, you know, you got Netflix who's, you know, shitting on Dave Chappelle. They're, you know, they're basically they're allowing it to happen. You know, this is it's just hypocrisy. It's fucking hypocrisy. And then, you know, you had the Netflix writers inside that fucking protest where Vito was, you know, the guy that was one of the writers there. Was he a writer or producer at Netflix? You know, so I mean, this is just where do you fucking go from here? You know, where do you go from here? Like Dave Chappelle's not going to back down. I mean, that's the thing I've always respected about Dave was Dave sticks to his fucking principles, man. I remember when he fucking told the fucking Comedy Central fuck off and he just walked on a $50 million fucking deal. I was depressed. I love that fucking show. Like that was the highlight of my Tuesday nights when that came on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's so abruptly. Everyone expected so much more,
and that was it. You know.
Yeah, wait, Ita, if you could explain it like quickly, like what was the deal with Chappelle? Why do you walk? Because like I was listening to the Rogan podcast film like from a year ago, and so I've heard him talking about it afterward, and then also mention it in his like special and clips afterwards. People showing, but I have no idea why he left Comedy Central.
I think what it was it was a mix of he was kind of burned out mentally. They threw 50 million at him, which is a lot of pressure. And then I think wasn't there something about some of the like the white staff laughing a little bit too hard at one of the jokes with a hard R on it, if you know what I mean.
Well, hold on. I thought it was either that or some people were saying that his stuff was offensive. Like, and he's like, I didn't know that's what I was doing. I don't know. Some of the people he's worked with was like, yeah, that they're saying they're offended by his own stuff that they work on. And it's like that could be mixing that up too. I don't know.
I think they said all that stuff, or he said all that stuff before, but like more recently when he's talked about it, he said that it broke down to like people like they owned his name already and they wanted to like dictate the comedy on his show, and
yes,
essentially they were gonna be in control. He was gonna be like like these late night hosts and stuff.
Well, it seemed like there was more fences around his comedy. Oh, you can say this, you can't say this. A little more censorship here or there, or changing it up.
Yeah,
something like
and
that.
He didn't want, and they were like, "Yo, if you don't do this, then we're gonna drag your name through the mud." And he didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So that's why we heard that he was like smoking crack in Africa and all this stuff, like for no reason.
Like he was Mike Lindell or something, fell off the wagon. Oh, I've been a Chappelle fan. I don't fucking think he did anything wrong, man. I've the first time, like I said, the first time I did stand up was I was 10 years old, and I grew up watching Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy and George Carlin and Robert Wool and David Letterman and Jay Leno and fucking Martin Lawrence and all these guys and the Kings of Comedy, dude. That was one of my favorite stand up comedy specials ever with Bernie Mac, Cedric, DL, and Steve Harvey. I don't care how woke they are now. That was one of my favorite stand-up specials ever. I had that
Well-
fucking shit memorized line for line.
Rest in peace,
Bernie.
DL, right?
Bernie passed away.
Bernie, yeah, Bernie Mac.
Yep. Yeah. DL's career is basically dead, but we can RIP his career.
I haven't seen him in forever.
He's got something going on. I know Cedric's got a show The Neighborhood with that the white dude that used to be engaged to Brie Larson. He was on fucking New Girl. Max Greenfield, I think, is his name. Maybe.
He dodged a bullet there.
Fuck yeah, he did. Get caught up in them talon ass feet she's got. That bitch sleeps upside down like a bat with them fucking cloven hooves, fucking talons she's got. Them super. It's like, girl, I appreciate the fact that you're working out and everything, even with your flat ass and everything. But like, please stop showing your feet in your workout videos. You don't even have nice feet. Like Quentin Tarantino wouldn't even show those in his movies. Rex Ryan wouldn't even like them feet, bitch.
Yeah, know what you got. Know what you got.
Just stop showing your feet, bitch. You're crazy. Them snaggle. Their toes are like this. It's like, nah.
Was she in ballet or something?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think so.
I know girls from ballet always have messed up feet.
Yep. I think she's always been an actress. Let's see here. We got oh yeah, and we'll end it with this one. We'll end it with this one. This will be our last one here. We've got let me pull this up. And it is new Darth Maul and Dryden Voss Star Wars animated series reportedly in development. Did we need Darth Maul in anything else?
Fuck you.
Angus loves Darth Maul. He loves.
I have like 30 fucking Darth Mauls in my house. Like that's my guy. So.
My kid was Darth Maul for Halloween, like down to the painted fucking face and like the horns glued on his head and shit. Last Halloween, I trust me, I love Darth Maul. So does he.
Yeah.
But I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like he didn't need to be in the end of Solo. First of all, like that was utterly fucking ridiculous and didn't fit. But it's like I just. It's like, okay, you brought him back in
It
Rebels.
doesn't fit with where he ends up in Rebels. So it's like,
yeah,
like I like what they did with him in Rebels. That was interesting. Like, I really hate that they didn't do that Darth Maul game, like with the Lucas film buyout and stuff at Disney. And I was like, we lost Battlefront 3 in a Darth Maul game with this crap, and we got the sequel trilogy. Are you happy? But no, like I didn't really think about this till like I saw a Book of Boba Fett trailer and I was like in a range somewhere around where a lot of people were like, oh, it doesn't look bad, but I'm just like, I need to watch it again, just like soak it in because I was at work in between like runs on my line. But
pizza.
Yeah, like they point out, like, wait, Boba Fett was like a badass. Why would he become a boss? Instead of being like independent, whatnot. Just and seeing this now as trend, like, oh, that's why they're boosting this bounty hunters comic runs, like with Marvel, when like you didn't see X-Men for years with Fox, and then all of a sudden now they're boosting X-Men, trying to make big runs and shit with the comics to like get you ready, get you talking about new stories with these characters before the films come out. And yeah, like I don't know, this whole idea of like the Black Crime Syndicate or something, which I think there was like roots back in like the EU era with Darth Maul and Sidious, of this like Black Sun, Black whatever going on with
is it
Maul,
Crimson Dawn?
Crimson Dawn or whatever. Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, something like that. So it's not like far-fetched or crazy, but it's like they're doing this with villains or anti-heroes. They're like playing this like, well, let's like walk them back. Let's make them likable. Like they're too afraid to just like let bad guys be bad guys and be cool and sell that way. Where it's like, yeah, I like the bad guys because Disney, they're all about the princesses. That's like their DNA, or Pixar, getting Pixar. So it's all like good guys or like, what do you call it? Like underdog characters. You know, you're trying to see them get a leg up finally.
Yeah.
And so, like, this was the problem with them getting this franchise. Is like they're never going to take these real risks. Like, as fun as Mandalorian is, it's safe thus far.
It's very safe.
The most challenging thing is like, what's Baby Yoda and the Camino Doctor? Where's that going leading into Palpatine cloning and Snoke? You know,
Yep.
To like try to make that make more sense for the canon. It's like it's padding. So like I don't know. Well, you don't got to make Maul nice or relatable. Like he's cool because he's Sisyphus, you know, in Star Wars. So like that's his role. Like the 5-issue comic they did, I think really nailed the character. And it's like it's hard to write this character. Like where can you really go with him when you like get him right? Because he's a very repetitious character. He's angry and he like feeds off of like, you know, challenge, wins, and it's like just the next, and then he gets bested, you know. I don't really know where to go with him. That's the problem of like he's so cool, but like there's not a range to him. It's like the Hulk. When you write cool stories with conclusions, the conclusions aren't very satisfying. Like long term, you don't want to keep running with that stuff for his character. So I don't know. Like I'm open to it. I want to see more Star Wars. I want to live and get in like more gritty shit. But I feel like we're gonna get saturated with like this like middling tone of like, yeah, we're kind of bad, but ultimately we're still kind of good. And like, just go full fledged, man. Be bad, you know?
Yeah. See, and that's Star Wars has been kind of dead to me after all that shit with Gina and even more so than that, the sequel trilogy, all the bullshit with Last Jedi. You know, Lucasfilm continually letting their employees attack fans. I mean, it's like, fuck you. You don't want my money. All right, fine. You don't get my money. You know, if I watch anything now, I bootleg it. I'll sail the fucking high seas. I'm not paying for your shit. Like my Disney Plus is in my mama's name. I'm not paying for that. You know,
my Disney Plus is my Angus name.
It is. It's like it is. It's like I'm not paying you for your shit. You fucking don't want my money. You don't get my money. It's like, you know, I joke, you know, said about like Shang-Chi, literally, like I fell asleep during Shang-Chi. Like Rise of Skywalker, I went into Rise of Skywalker knowing it was going to be dog shit. Like the only reason I went to see it in the theater is because my mom, her health is not the best. She took me to see Return of the Jedi in 1983, and I wanted to see the last Star Wars movie that might be released cinematically while she was alive. I want to go see it with her. And I said, Mom, I'm going to be stoned as hell, and I'm going to be pissed off because this movie's going to be shite, so I'm going to warn you now. And she just laughed. She goes, do what you got to do. I'm like, I will do what must be done, mother. And I did. Within the first like 2 minutes of the movie, I was literally audibly sitting up my seat going, motherfucker. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, it's all, you know, and then the end scene with Palpatine, it was like, come on. So I don't know. Like, it's an animated series, so I find it somewhat less offensive than if they were trying to do like a live action show with them. It's like that Star Wars Visions. I made it through 3 episodes of that, and I was like, I was like, fucking, I'm tapping out. I'm done. I'm done. The first episode was good. The samurai one was like the Kurosawa inspired story. Angus, you know what I'm talking about.
Next 2 didn't get you though? It was just the first one?
The next 2 like completely lost me. I was just like, meh.
You didn't want to see that kid play in that band?
No.
Oh yeah. No, the first episode I was like, wait, what are we talking about?
The first one, I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. But
it's all dead to me, so like I don't even bother.
I just liked that the guy was a Sith and not a Jedi. And I was like, oh,
that was interesting.
That's something.
I was like stoned one night. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll put it on. You know, the wife and kid were gone for the weekend. I put it on, and I'm just like, because I was like, I wonder if Trade like this, you know, because I'll let my kid watch. If he wants to watch it, I'll let him watch it. I'm like, I wonder if it's any good. And I was like, I don't even think he'd like this shit. And then I come out the other day, he's watching fucking, what was he watching? He was watching Squid Game.
Right back.
You're saying he's watching Squidward.
No, he's watching Squid Game, and he's like, Dad, check it out. They're playing red light, green light. And I'm just seeing motherfucking Chinese people get gunned down. I'm like, God damn.
Let's play this at school tomorrow. Yay!
I was they were like, we're in gym because I substitute for gym class too, and they were like, can we play red light, green light? I'm like, I don't have enough guns. I was like, I don't have enough guns, kids. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Which one of you are rich enough to watch this?
Right? I already know the answer to that. I know which ones are which. It's a private. I sub at a private school. All right. I know which ones are there. I know which ones are there on scholarship. God bless you, kids.
They can make their own. They go to their little public school. We'll make our own Squid Games.
They're the private school because they're gonna kidnap the public school kids and start playing Squid Game at night out back.
Whoever wins gets
school kids kill each other.
Whoever wins gets a Pokemon card.
Yep.
Something.
We'll let you use our playground, you plebs. It's like, wait the fuck up, you little crazy bastards.
You can use a toy.
You little crazy bastards. Oh shit. I had I had to sub for first grade. It wasn't even gym, it was like in the classroom last week. That was the first time I've substituted for first grade in classroom. Whew, never again, man. Never again. Subbing for middle school is easier than that. Like, holy shit. Like,
Really?
Yeah, dude. The middle school kids, like, they don't fuck around. They know I don't take any. The little kids are like, we're just the 6-year-olds, man. They're just like, whatever, you know. I mean, like,
dude, I could get your fucking ass down. Like, I'd get canned the first hour. Dude.
There's been times I walked over, I turned the lights off, and I went Arlie Ermy on him without swearing. And the principal was like our trigonometry teacher when I was in high school. I never had her because I didn't have fucking trigonometry because I'm math tarded. And she comes up to me, she goes, "Thank you. They needed that." I'm like, "Oh, don't you worry." I'm like, I got that speech all day because they're worrying about he cut me in line. He cut me in line. I'm like, it doesn't matter who cut who in line. If you're 1st, 5th, 7th, you are all in the same place, going to the same. I wanted to say it so bad. You are all equally worthless in Mr. Pete's line.
That would have been great.
No, it's funny because like, that's really gonna be the change. Is like if there's a way to incentivize men wanting to be, and I know it's weird because we think of like, oh, kids and whatnot, but yeah, you need to incentivize like strong men to want to be in the teaching force. That's really going to be the turn. Because you see all these fucking libs of TikTok videos of all these weirdo teachers virtue signaling about like, oh yeah, my 5-year-old asked me about my gender. It's like, oh, what? Like,
no, they didn't. Trust me.
Either didn't happen or they asked because you indoctrinated them.
Yep. They were like, trained to ask.
Like, like them their first rainbow underpants.
Do you guys remember when you learned what a gay person is? Or that even exists?
I mean, it was the kind of thing where it was like, oh, all right.
I don't know. Like, I guess I knew about it for a while because
right
the
over
Bible,
it, right? Like, oh, this is explain and then move along.
I knew about Sodom and Gomorrah, but it didn't like really like connect with like, oh, peepees and buttholes. Like, you know, it was like,
yeah, it was like if any.
Yeah. But you didn't like no.
It was like sleep in same house essentially. It's like,
well, I didn't make that connection of like genitals and stuff because as a kid you like who you like. So like I like this girl that lives down the street, but like so I heard it in a movie. Someone called someone else gay and asked like an uncle or someone. I said, "What's gay?" Oh, it means you like guys.
Like those
just
pants.
moved along, kept watching the movie, and I was like, whoa, guys can like guys. And then years later, Ellen DeGeneres came out as gay. I was like, but she's already gay. So like, what's the big deal? And the adults looked at me like, what do you think gay means? I was like, it means you like guys. Right?
I can say that dude likes another dude.
Blew my mind twice. I was like, wait, it goes both ways?
Oh, that's funny.
Right.
But now you need to know about all the 70 other things now.
I know it's funny because, like, you know, I don't think I saw like a nude like Playboy pinup or anything until I was like probably 13, 14 because the internet, like, I had dial-up, so it was shit. So there was no like porn surfing when I was a kid for me in my household. So it was like, you know, by today's standards, I was a really late bloomer to like understanding, you know, like oh, so it's like didn't know that. So yeah, the idea of gay, like really understanding, like, oh, that's the sin. That's why God nuked a city. Didn't like register. It was just like you read it, but it's like okay, yeah, But then you understand that it gives more context with the whole angels and the whole like, hey, fuck my daughter, just save the angels,
Yeah.
I was
I'm
laughing.
trying to think of him nuking a city's funny. Like, all right, clear.
Yeah, you seen Hiroshima? God did
Fucking-
that without a bomb.
Just like, yeah, we're gonna nuke that one now, right? Okay.
I was gonna say, have you been to Detroit lately?
Well, hey, it's funny. Speaking of God and nuking gays, gays are like the hope. We talk about real estate, equity rising in price. I remember reading a book. Gays are the key to turning a city around. So you bring those gays to Detroit, it's going to turn around in 10 years.
Dude, look at one of the little suburbs outside of Detroit, Ferndale. They call it was shitty, like a decade ago, and then gentrified. Man, they call it fabulous Ferndale, and yeah, dude, it's clean, it's nice. There's businesses are thriving. It's kind of like it's like gays and hipsters, but like Royal Oak was always like the city of alternative lifestyles. Anyway, that's been his nickname ever since I can remember. It's like whatever, it's you've got that deal. Go to Royal Oak, But so it does. They cleaned up the area, and it's funny where my in-laws live. Their neighborhood is like they live in like this like highfalutin type area, and some of their neighbors, some of the nicest houses in their neighborhood are gay dudes, but they're like lawyers and fucking doctors, and they have you're talking combined household incomes of like $400,000, and their lawns are fucking perfect. Everything's. I was like, them are the best neighbors to have. They bring the fucking property value up around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, got any minority problems? You just need the right minority.
Bring the gays in. Just bring the gays in. Not them young gays. They're militant and stupid. They haven't figured out you have to turn to capitalism if you actually want to make money sometimes.
Not those homeless gays. Fuck them.
Yeah, not the homeless gays.
Just find yourself some Mexican gardeners, and you got the aesthetics taken care of, right? Just on the weekly, just come through, keep it looking nice.
Yes, you can try to keep up. Yep.
Glenzer.
wait. We say gentrified equals cleaner and safer. That's coded language. The Southern Poverty Law Center is filing charges against me right now.
The gays come into violent neighborhoods and just make everyone uncomfortable. They're like, we can beef later, dog. Let's beef later. I want to get away from this guy.
Dude, I wish they would do
You ruined the mood. I was ready to mess you up, dog, but this guy,
Dude,
yeah,
I wish they would do Moonlight too, where it's like, all right, now he's out and he's like he's accepted being a gay, gangster, and now like he just embraces it. And you see like the follow through. It's like, oh yeah, now he's just like he's peacocking it in the hood. But
he's the one guy that's like, y'all go ahead, I'm gonna stay.
He's like, every time I can, he'd be like, bitch, where's my money?
You don't want to mess with any of this.
Like when he's gonna pimp slap a bitch, he's like, he's going over like this. It's like Chappelle. Remember Friday night sissy fights.
Or you remember Mr. Guillermo in South Park or whatever?
Yes.
I'm gonna slap you.
I'm slapping the shit out of
Living
you.
Color, the two gays doing like movie reviews.
Men on film, two
Men on
snaps
film,
and a pelvic
yes.
thrust. Hated it. Blaine
You
and
have my money
Antoine.
by Friday. I'm taking it out of your ass, literally.
When they were reading That's So Raven, they're disappointed when it was going to be starring a girl.
Miller Lite, don't insult me. I'm living the high life, my friend.
The champagne of beers.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it makes it better. I call it a poor man shandy because I can't ever find the grapefruit Leinenkugel, so I just mix like a fourth cup of grapefruit juice in one of these, and Got myself a shandy.
I was drinking Cabernet and it's empty, so now I'm just smoking my pen.
Speaking of gay,
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
that's it.
speaking
Stop it, Sally. Where's the gimmick? It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Now it's gone. I missed it. Here it is, right here.
So long, gay boys!
Ken Jeong is a treasure. That man is a treasure, and he's from fucking. He went to Michigan. He's from Ann Arbor, I think it was. Dude's awesome. He's fucking hilarious, and yeah, he's actually a real doctor. That's
see,
even
I
more
didn't know if
terrifying.
that was an act of saying I'm a real doctor while being a
Oh,
comedian.
he's
like, sure you are.
he's actually a doctor. And it's funny. I don't know what lasted a shorter amount of time: his career as a doctor or his show, Dr. Ken. They were both very short-lived.
Is that because he's Asian?
No,
because he's short.
I think so. Nice, well played, sir.
I like
he
his.
couldn't rise to the job.
He did do some medical advice videos where
Did
people
he?
ask questions and he's like, "Don't do that," and then he explains why.
Nice, common sense medical advice with Ken Jeong.
Wrong
From
my
a real
sketch, but
doctor.
Wrong.
Yeah.
So tasty.
Yep, that's right. Chardon. Hey, there you go, Frankie.
Chardonnay.
Yeah, it was a real doctor. He has a wife that was a hoe.
Goes hand in hand.
God damn it. Oh shit. Did any of you guys watch the Chucky series?
Nope.
Nah.
Didn't know that existed.
There's way too many content with Chucky. He's a serial killer and a doll, and I don't know why they make all these movies.
I watched like Chucky 6 or 7, whatever. He like threw an eyeball down the hallway or some shit.
I haven't seen
I
one
don't
since
care.
Child's Play. I think I saw part of The Bride of Chucky, but the show is fucking great. It goes back, and it's the original writer Don Mancini who did the original movies. He's the creator of this. They treated this show because like the lead up to it, your marketing, it kind of made you think that it was going to be a little bit woke because they made a big deal out of the main character being like, because he's like 14 or 15, he's gay, and it's like they made you think that was going to be the whole premise of it was that he was gay, and it's like it's not. It's woven into the character, but it's not like all they talk about front and center in the show. I mean, yeah, it's prevalent, but it's not like the show's not woke. It's fucking great. It really is.
So
And
what's the show about?
Okay, so he bought Chucky at a yard sale, and he found him at a yard sale, and it's Charles Lee Ray. It's the Chucky doll, and you get like a little Easter egg that Jennifer Tilly just like dropped him at this yard sale because it's Charles Lee Ray's hometown.
So they're changing continuities, or
I don't know where the continuity is supposed to stop though in this timeline. What's up, Godzillionaire? He says, "Bride of Chucky." You mean Jen Psaki? Hey, she ain't no circle back girl. But yeah, it's I don't know. Like if you go by the first, like I think 3 movies, this would be in line with them. They actually have Andy Barclay, the original Andy Barclay is coming. He's got a cameo in it. Like I said, Brad Dourif, the original voice of Chucky, does the voice. You hear him dropping F-bombs on the Sci-Fi Channel. Like I was so kind of hesitant because it was a sci-fi show, and sci-fi is kind of
Sharktopus and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah,
I gotcha. Yeah.
But honestly, man, this is fucking good. Like I'm after
This
we're
is
done,
like their
I'm
Cobra Kai. They were like stepping.
It
game
is. It really
Okay.
is, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I just watched Cobra Kai. I'm getting ready for season 4 this year.
Yes, I'm
like,
so excited.
oh
for
god,
that.
Chucky! I see all you Chucky fucks like, woo, yeah, the show, and I'm like,
it's good.
You
I
look here
love-
like serial killer, like slasher films are stupid. The
I love
series-
horror.
The series are stupid.
I love
And,
horror.
I watched Halloween Kills. I love the kills, the good bloody kills. But like,
That
what
movie was
is this
trash.
shit? Like, what is Michael Myers? You know,
See,
like It's
that's my
stupid.
shit. That's my shit. I'm a slasher. Like that is. I love horror, but the '80s slasher genre is like my favorite. Like Friday the 13th is my favorite horror franchise. It is,
No,
and
the kills are fun and stuff like that's.
I don't watch
fun to,
those
like,
for the
see the
plot or
scene
the
like, but, like,
story. I just want to see
the
dummies
plot,
get off.
that sticks to me. So I'm like, what is this? Like the whole like, oh, Michael Myers is just he's evil incarnate. He's the shape. It's like I really think you had half an idea and you couldn't finish it, so you just ran with that, and people feel like, oh, I'm so brilliant. It's like no.
Yeah, I like it. I like with Michael Myers. I like where he's still actually alive, and he's a real. Like I hated the Rob Zombie movies. Let me get that. I fucking hated
I
those.
love those ones.
I hated those. If you took the name Halloween off those and just made those a slasher movie, that's fine. But not everything is white trash Rob Zombie. It's like the white trash fucking cinematic universe is Rob Zombie's fun. I was so afraid to see what he was going to do with the Munsters, but the Munsters thing actually looks good.
Oh yeah,
that's
like his mecca. That's the Vatican for him.
Except for Sherry Moon Zombie's fucking in it, and it's like, God damn it. Stop it. Just stop.
See, one of these days, I want to get you, Fanscene, and somebody else with horror, maybe, I don't know, and with Angus and I, and have a conversation about it. Because I've always been very, like, there was a time where I kind of liked them, but the more I watched, when I first got Netflix, the more I was watching that was available, because that was a huge portion of their movies, I was like, wow, I don't know if I like this anymore. It's kind of lame. I don't know.
It's
and
that
was when it started. That's when it started to go down. But then Snowdub introduced me to The Thing, which
that's a great movie.
That is something
classic.
that I will back up a whole bunch. And Angus, I don't know if you saw The Thing. I forget if you did.
Oh, I love The Thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
that's
one that I don't even know if I'd say is a horror film. It's just more of a
sci-fi horror.
I don't know. That's a really good film. That's just what I would call it. I don't know.
It's sci-fi
It doesn't
horror.
fit. Doesn't fit the majority of what I see in other horror films that seem more sloppy, or the characters. I don't get anything out of dummy dies. Like I don't get anything out.
Like what you were saying about Halloween Kills, like where he's like aged up, and like that's why it's stupid, because like he's got a fucked up eye from the hanger in the first Halloween, and he's got like fingers cut off from earlier in Halloween 2018.
Yep.
And other maimings, but then like a mob beats the fuck out of him like an Antifa rally, and then he just like he's like 60 or 70 and then like slashing fuckers, cutting their throats.
When it gets described to me, I'm like, is he immortal? And then he's like, no, he's supposed to be a human. I'm like,
that's why I'm like, this is stupid. Like, it's fun. The kills are fun. I was gonna say the buck breaking thing. I loved when he killed those two fucking black people. I was like, yes, because you got this bossy bitch that
you don't want it to be like Freddy Krueger.
I'm the doctor. He's the nurse.
The Desert Eagle to the fucking head.
Fucking husband, knife in the fucking eye.
He tries to choke him with a stethoscope. I'm like, how bitch. I was like, you're a big motherfucking dude. I would be choking him with my bare. I'd be like, fuck you, choking with my bare hands. I'm like, no,
he makes the black bitch shoot herself.
She was like, I can't even take being married to this fucking puto. Pop, just pops herself in the head with the Desert Eagle
or some shit. And like, oh, he's about to get. And then Michael just kicks the door. And she shoots herself. Like, this is stupid, and I love it.
She should. There's no way that little skinny bitch could fire that Desert Eagle like that on the move, the way she was firing that. That's a fucking hand cannon. I'm 235 pounds, and I've had a little bit of trouble with a Desert Eagle. Those have a kick like that fucking shit. Yeah, that would be pushing her around a little bit. Hang on, I'm gonna find the fucking kill scene here. If you guys want to see a great takedown of the Halloween 28 or of Halloween 2018 and this one, you could watch my review as Cleveland Brown. I did a 26-minute takedown of this shit show.
Oh my gosh.
And
I was surprised the whole gay thing popped up. So I'm like, but he killed blacks as people. He's a racist.
They were, the gays were pissed. They weren't mad that he killed blacks. They were mad that he killed the gays. Michael Myers is homophobic.
They want gay people to be immortal. They want him to try to kill them. I'm like, haha, you can't kill me. I've got a superpower. What kind is that?
Gay.
Here, we can watch her getting shot.
Kai, you're muted.
Yeah, I forgot. After he killed the black people, the gays were like, "Oh, it's fine. They were lowering the property value anyway."
Oh my God, you did do a review as Cleveland.
I did. Here you go. Here's the car scene. Wait for it.
Oh, Marcus, our dumbass male nurse, tries to choke Michael Myers with his stethoscope, and that fails miserably. Then his toothpick-ass wife comes strolling up like female Black Dirty Harry, shooting a Desert Eagle, which in reality she wouldn't be able to handle. But she fails, and the pistol gets hit by the car door, and she shoots herself right in the fucking face.
You are one pathetic loser.
Leaving only Lindsay Wallace from this.
There you go.
Wait, pull up Godzilla Nerds comment.
I've never seen other people like. I've never heard that mentioned before, other than when Angus brought it up that one time for me, and just wow, God, that's funny to see. Holy shit. Okay, if the movies were all like that, I can see some appeal there.
Oh, this is great.
Silly as shit.
Gay plot armor.
Pretty much. Put it on
Godzilla. I would pay top dollar IMAX every week to go see a Michael Myers film where it's like he's got to escape San Francisco poop from all the fucking blue hair meth heads that got let out over the last 40 years instead of being institutionalized.
Put him into the Last Man show, but
yeah, The Last Man. Yeah,
have him there. I'm the only man left, and I'm gonna kill everybody around me.
I'm the last man.
More women get more women with guns so they can shoot themselves.
Michael's a misogynist. He's a misogynist. He's out killing womans now. He's a misogynist. He's not. He's not racist. He's just a homophobe.
No,
Damn it, Michael.
He's a misogynist.
Damn it, Michael.
You know the best thing about Halloween, Michael Myers right now, is my son's middle name is Michael, so I've been calling him Lucas Michael Myers. He gets so pissed. He's 6. We watch Halloween Kills. I was like debating, like, do I take him to the theater and blow $50 at the theater, or do I get Peacock for $5, watch the movie at home, and have like $40 of blowing it on popcorn and candy and like hibachi at home?
I didn't let mine watch. Mine's 6. I didn't let him. He's seen Halloween 1, 2. He watched 4 and 5 with me.
I gotta show my kid Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie. That whole opening dream bloodbath.
Oh, see, I won't subject him to the Rob Zombie ones. I'm like, you don't have to watch the White Trash Cinematic Universe, son. It's okay. It's all right. We're fine without that. We just pretend those don't exist in my house. I watched them once, and I'm like, that'll be fine. That'll be fine, Rob. We're done here.
Like the big thing I like about Rob Zombie's Halloween was like he's very aware of the series, and so he's like, all right, let me step out of like this narrative. Let me like just go my way and like do something different with it. And it's like, yeah, it's going to piss people off, but like, you know, you're not like tripping over your feet more. Like me and Rookie were reading. We were doing like an hour-long session on the phone. Like, what is the appeal of like Michael Myers? Like, I don't get the appeal of this shit. So we're reading legacy shit on Wikipedia. We're finding articles
from other critics that are talking about it. Oh my god, they're
there was this whole thing about like, oh yeah, the subtext of Halloween is like white suburbia falling in on itself and its own hubris. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, what?
Their takes were so weird. We're like, I don't know how.
Feminist thing, you know, all these weird ass takes where it's like, this is why people hate film critics. It's like, I take film criticism, even though I'm not like articulate like these fucking English majors. I take like the honesty of opinion, objective versus taste very serious, and it's like I would love people to start reading this type of, or reading like these like long papers about like No Country for Old Men and like the depth to it. But like this is what keeps people from that, is this dumbass takes these angles on Michael Myers and white people and shit. Silly as fuck.
Yeah.
I imagine Michael Myers in San Francisco stepping in shit, being like Sideshow Bob surrounded by rakes.
The way you said he's in San Francisco, I'm imagining Homeward Bound, like he's with the dogs and cat. It's like, oh yeah, gonna find my way back out of San Francisco.
You know why? You know why everyone's mad about Michael in that scene, in that sequence in the new Halloween? It's because he has the cure for AIDS.
Oh yeah,
it's unpleasant reality.
I thought Magic Johnson had the cure for that.
According to South Park.
You got it from Michael Myers. He's the only one Michael Myers hasn't killed.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta step away for just a second.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Point.
That's funny. Where are you on horror stuff, Kai?
I don't generally really do horror. Like, I watched Chucky movies, like at least the first 2 or 3, whatever was out by the time I was like 5. But like, it's not really my go-to genre. I recently put some free choose your own adventure story on my website, and it's a little bit, it's in the theme of like Halloween, kind of spooky.
Okay.
There's a blight, giant spider in the forest kind of thing. But
Well,
yeah,
that reminds me. Angus hasn't seen your book, I don't think. You wrote a book.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Yeah, send me a link.
Well, yeah, I wrote a sci-fi book. One sec. I need to scoot off screen real quick.
Okay.
Boop.
Yeah, I forgot he made a book. I forgot the title of it, but yeah, he mentions that on Justin's streams here and there with that, and I forget if it's still if he's still selling it or if it was just a one-time thing. I gotta ask him about that when he gets back with all that. But yeah, dude, we gotta assemble a horror film panel one of these days to see what they think.
Yeah, I'm not your dude for horror film panels. For sci-fi, yeah, I know my sci-fi. I know I've seen movies that I forgot I've seen. People are like, "Have you seen this?" I said, "No." Really, it's about this shit.
Oh yeah,
I have seen that. Actually.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, I wrote your Space Crime Domino. It's my debut sci-fi novel, and it's gotten pretty good ratings so far.
Oh, it's a
So,
novel.
it's
Okay.
good. Put it back. All right.
Yeah, send a
But-
link in the chat so I can pull up a tab. Look over.
Yeah,
it.
sure. I wasn't ready for all that, but let me.
Are you selling this like on Amazon or Indiegogo? What are you doing?
Yep, it's on Amazon. It's been out for a year as of this month or October actually. October 1st, I had my book birthday, and
book
but yeah, it's on Amazon. I recently put it out on Ingram Spark, but I gotta fix the cover because it's a little bit askew. Because I guess Ingram Spark uses like not as good paper, and so actually you can see the difference in the thickness. Like this is Ingram Spark and this is Amazon, so like,
oh wow, yeah,
that's the
That's
difference in thickness there.
Okay.
From the paper, it's the same exact amount of pages.
Which do you think is the better paper?
Oh, Amazon for sure.
Okay.
You can tell.
You're selling. You got that on. Put your link in the private chat so I can share it out there, Kai.
I did. It's right there.
Is it? Okay, it is.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I've only heard Justin mention it sometimes, and I'm like, so is this like a recent thing you did, or that's you find a year? Okay, I was like, is that a recent thing, or yeah, a year ago? Cool. You're making
Yeah,
a
I've been
sequel
doing
to
it for a
that
year
or
now.
something, or a new book sometime, or
What was that?
I said, are you going to do a sequel to that or another book at some point? All that, yeah. You got the rat and bug.
It's a series of 6. It's not a writing bug so much as a thing I kind of felt I had to do. It kind of took me over. It was weird but fun.
The book grabbed your wrist and said, "You will write me, you son of a bitch."
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to go home. No. You don't get to leave until you finish.
Hang
I
on,
got
we
it. What happened was I got it together in my head. What's
Here
up?
he is. Come here, dude.
E-tip?
He's got to say. Trey's got to make his appearance. All right, buddy. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey you.
What's up?
Hey.
We got Kai,
Hi, Kai.
Rookie
What's
Critic,
good?
Hi, Rookie Critic.
and Black Angus.
Hi, Buck Angus.
Yeah, what's up?
You want to do
Great
the
to see you,
line?
buddy.
Even though Red's not here.
What's
You
your
close-
favorite movie?
You gonna do it? What do you want to do? You gonna do your Mario, or are you gonna do the other game?
Yeah, you giant. None.
You're not awake yet, are you? Nah.
Daria, cha cha cha. It's a me, Mario.
It's a Mario.
Say hey to Parrot Head.
Hey, prayer head.
All right, take the fat cat and get out of here.
He's like, all right,
No.
You gonna leave Fat Boy in here?
Oh, here, Dad.
All right, love you, buddy. Oh, you here? Yeah, take that out. Put it in the kitchen. Thank you.
Hey, I figured out your film doppelganger. Eats up.
Who is it?
You're like a if we cast like a solo spin-off series of the Breaking Bad. You're Mike. You're Mike Ehrmantraut. You're young. You're Philly Mike Ehrmantraut.
Who's okay?
You never watched Breaking Bad or?
I've seen the first season, but I don't remember it.
Oh, I don't know if he's in the first season. I think he comes in like second or third.
All right, I gotta look it up now.
Yeah, Mike Ehrmantraut. Yeah, I was actually my dream car right now. I want to get is a his car at 88 Chrysler Fifth Avenue.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. No, I've been re-binging Better Call Saul because I checked out season 5 finally. To
Jonathan
library.
Banks. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ricky's about
Nice.
to start that shit.
Yeah, I got Angus to start Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid stuff. So in turn, I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad. So.
Cobra Kai was fucking amazing.
Oh yes,
it
I
was
can't wait for season
amazing.
4.
I know.
I finally got around to watching it recently. It was damn good.
Dude, seriously, it was great. It wasn't woke. It was organically diverse. You had like a little bit of everything.
It really takes place in LA, so
yeah,
it's either gonna be full of Mexicans or like an all-star cast of races.
Right?
Yeah, right.
it paid homage to the original. Stop chewing on that cord, you fat bastard. And my kid left the freaking mountain lion in here.
Oh yeah, little kid.
Show us your pussy.
Nope, this fucker ain't little. This is a big fat. This is that big fat fucker who weighs 23 pounds. God damn it!
Nice.
Quit getting he's stuck on my fucking headphone wires now. Come here, Meech.
Come
here.
Oh, dude, did you see the Jurassic Park edit
with the cat?
Yes,
It's a big old kitty.
Oh my god, my kids were dying. So I introduced him to
great.
Jurassic Park because of that clip.
I know. I want to do that with him. I want to shoot him running on the floor. I'm gonna set my green screen up and then like set Hoth behind him so he looks like a fat ass wampa running through the snow. Yep, that's gonna be Meech. Yeah, that Jurassic Park was fucking great. And great. What is the mean girl from
I love
Cobra
it. Like
Kai?
he turns. It's like don't move. He won't notice. It's like turns. His like.
The mean girl, the really cute one that's kind of a bitch.
Tori,
Yeah,
you're talking about
big old
Tori?
titties.
She's pretty.
I don't like her face. She's kind of alien looking. Her eyes are a little too wide, but she got titties.
Tony said she looks like a Nintendo Me. She looks like a Nintendo Me, or she's Ryan Johnson's daughter. One of the two.
Oh
Damn.
no!
Damn.
Don't give him credit for that.
I know.
Yeah, hell no.
I was like, she's attractive, except for now I can't picture her not as a Nintendo Me.
Don't give them credit for doing good things, even if
What
even if
the
they're
hell's a Nintendo
hypothetical.
Me?
Right?
Even if they're hypothetical, don't even.
Wait,
don't
sorry.
do
What
that.
is a Nintendo Me? What is? I don't know.
The little Nintendo Me characters used to make on the Wii. They had like the really round
It's still
fucking
making-
heads.
It's like
you
an
still make
avatar.
on the Switch.
Pretty
It's an
much like the
avatar
crappy like Xbox 360 avatars.
Kinda
Yes,
like that.
exactly like those, pretty much.
Okay.
Like if emojis come to life, like that kind of.
Yeah, no, I really hate Nintendo. Like I tried getting into Zelda. I was like, what's the best Zelda game? And I asked like all these people looked up on the internet and they're like, oh, get Wind Waker. I got a GameCube. I'm like, all right, play this like epic, Nintendo Zelda game. I'll finally I played like 5 minutes. I was like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, gay. No,
Maybe it wasn't made for you.
It wasn't made for. Wait,
It
wait
wasn't
a second.
for you.
We have a gift for that. Where's it at? It's here it is right here.
You one ugly motherfucker.
It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
Bree is the fucking predator. But yeah, that'll be where we'll end her off for this week's fucking show with Brie Larson as the predator. just go to sleep thinking about that tonight.
I could see her being cast as one these days.
She is a predator. God knows.
Anything you can kill, I can kill better.
Anything you can kill, I can kill better.
We'll see her and James Corden singing a fucking duet to that in his fucking car karaoke now. Great.
Guy's the worst.
Oh, he was like, who was it? Ricky Gervais called Ricky Gervais like, oh, talking about him being in Cats. He goes, yeah, you can watch Cats and see that big pussy James Corden. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me kick it over to Kai. Go ahead and tell everybody where you're at, what you got going on your channel.
Hey, I'm Kai. My channel is kind of up and down right now because I just started a new job, so I don't know what I'm doing or when I'm doing it. But I'm trying to do my trivia game show on Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. So I'm going to try to do at least most of the Sundays throughout November and December. I've got an intro to anime series that I've been doing if you're looking to get into anime. So you can check that out. Also, I've got my sci-fi novel. And on my website, kaimfs.com, I have an indies section you can go to if you want to support indie creators during like the Christmas season. And so anyone out there, ETAP or anyone else, if you've got like an eShop somewhere or something that you want to get listed on there, go ahead and let me know. If you've got books or comics or whatever, yeah, get in touch with me. Send me your links, and I'll add you to the listing. But is that everything? I think so, more or less. Yeah, that's good. Thanks for having me, man. It's been fun.
Oh, dude, thanks for coming on, brother. It's great to have you on finally.
It's been a blast.
Absolutely,
Appreciate it.
man. Well, you're welcome back too. We'll definitely have you back on, bro. Absolutely, man.
Looking forward to it.
Excellent. Thank you again. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, I won't make him go last this time. He is Mr. Black Angus Reviews.
You learned.
I just looked at the guy. I'm like, okay, taking a minute. It's like, oh fuck, affirmative action at work. Thank you. No, Black Angus. I love Miller High Life and grapefruit juice. And every Thursday we have a show. Ricky's my co-host. All American Beef. At some point, we're going to schedule the right time for ETEP and or Tony to come on over. I love these guys. Yeah, Thursday, 9:15 p.m. EST every Thursday. We're live tomorrow. We got RevKef. So we're going to be talking a lot of Star Wars and probably get into like religious talk, given his profession. And I'm ex-Catholic. I love philosophy and all this stuff.
I'm just a heathenistic atheist.
Yeah. But no, I do love talking to RevKev. I always feel like, oh, we just never have enough time to like really like pick each other's brains. So it's gonna be fun. And we're talking about just weekly stuff going on. Last week's show you might enjoy. I confessed my fandom of Cobra Kai to proper Jeremy. So check out that replay. And yeah, so it's always fun. Maybe you can be a guest. I'm thinking about adding a probably like I don't know, last 30 minutes or so, like, hey, just bullshit from the chat, want to come on, here's the link. So I've been meaning to implement that last couple of weeks, but yeah, swing on over every Thursday. It's fun.
I'll have to come on there. Usually like Thursdays is one of my, like, I take Thursday and Friday night off, but I'll come on over and make an appearance. Absolutely, man. I'd love to. That would be fun. Thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate it. Good to have you.
Problem.
Good to have you back on. Let me throw it over to this guy now over here, future feature filmmaker, the Rookie Critic.
I'm the Rookie Critic, so you don't have to.
Yes.
And I earned my reparations to working for Angus on the American Beef. And hopefully I'll make it in Hollywood that way. I don't know. Yeah, I got stuff I'm working on. You'll see him soon. I did a National Sandwich Day video today. A little skit. Yeah, it's nothing great, but it's all right. You know, it's all right. A little average work.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Dude, your stuff's funny. You know that. Your skits are great.
My sketch, it's Miller High Life and grapefruit juice. It's a poor man shandy.
My sketchbook says, "Damn it, Rookie, how smashed are you?" Rookie, you drinking tonight?
I don't. I was gonna try to do an older voice. No, I'm not drunk. I don't drink as much alcohol as you would think I do. I don't even smoke any weed. They've never passed by my lips.
It's the rookie bane.
On my birthday, I'll be drunk as fuck though and live. So
Your
hooray.
birthday, I was concerned for you on your birthday last year.
I hardly remember you were there, but if I look back, you were there, and I was like, "What?" I was just falling down practically.
I came in as Doom Tap. I came right in as Doom Tap that night, and that's Mary and Justin Proper were like, "Who the hell is this?" I was like,
Greetings, Rookie Critic. It is I, Doom Tap, the future ruler of Northern Michigan, with my fluffy kitty, Mr. Beans.
Yeah, was that the first time you met Justin?
Yeah, I think so.
I was shocked how surprised they were of you. I'm like, it's ETEP. What are you guys talking about? He's always been around here. And they're like, we haven't met him. I'm like,
that's fine.
Oh.
My anonymity's gone now, son of a bitch. They're like, that motherfucker looks like Telly Savalas with a beard, though.
You know, you should try to
Kojak
do,
reference.
You're doing these voices. You should try to do like some sort of like Walter Cronkite or like Dan Rather like parody. I think that'd be funny.
Did you ever see the Russian news gimmick me and Flip did? Me and
No.
Flip did a whole Russian newscast.
That sounds good.
Hello, I am Yuri Grabovich, and Flip was Ivan Touchertits, and we are Communist United News Transmission Service. Yes, my friends, CUNTS. Yes, and we did a whole fucking like, it was like what, about a 5 to 7 minute video.
You did a little video, yeah.
That sounds amazing.
There is no refunds, but there's unlimited refills.
Yes, my friends, look here. We can do this easy way, or we can do this hard way. That's what she said, and I was like, "Shut up, or I'll ship you overseas, wench. Go make vodka from potatoes. The fuck is wrong with you?"
It's
woman?
funny because it's true.
Speaking of shipping overseas, did you guys hear about the guy that went all taken on someone who sold his daughter to slavery?
No, the media's like trying to act like he's crazy. Like,
yeah, I think I don't remember where it was, but this guy went full taken and hunted down and killed a dude who supposedly sold his daughter into slavery.
That's fucking awesome.
Sex trade. Like,
that's fucking awesome. Rock on, man. Fuck yeah. He didn't commit a crime. He committed a fucking public service.
Yeah. I wonder what particular set of skills he has.
It made him a nightmare for people like
that's
that.
What?
Hell yeah. Well,
police say father hunted down and brutally killed man who allegedly sold his daughter into sex slavery. Social media users are calling him a hero. That's brought to you by Blaze News.
You know, off the record, the cops
somewhere
are
in the world. Look, your father has gone viral.
make family proud.
He's like, yeah.
Look over here. Look. This Silver guy. Lining. He has killed. Oh shit! Look, this motherfucker. We do not want to fuck. Give that one back. No, give that one back. No, the blonde one. Give it back. Give it back. Take it back. I don't care where you got it. Take it back where you found it. I don't want no part of that.
Father is crazy. Daughter is crazy. No, don't want her on me.
Look.
Wait. When was Chaz? Do you remember when Chaz was? Was that in the summer or was that in fall? Because
that was the summer of love, baby.
Okay, yeah, because
2020, the summer of love.
Daughter was sold into a Seattle area prostitution ring in October 2020 by then boyfriend, the deceased. He's being held on $1 million bond currently.
Elon Musk, pay that shit.
Weird. It's weird. Like, it's
changed the world.
So this happened, I guess, like Spokane, Washington.
Like this. Damn.
Yeah, around my neck of the woods.
Damn, man. Yeah, yeah. What was wrong with Chaz? You motherfucker. Do I need to spell it out? you had more crime in there than you had before. I don't even know what the fuck you trying to grow a garden in there on pavement. Dude. Like, these motherfuckers were retarded. It was like, you almost felt bad for him, but it's like when little kids are like, I'm running away, and they put a toy in the backpack, and they're walking, and you're like, let's see how far they go. And they walk out the door, and they're like, anyone come in.
They
You're
tried
like,
to
"All right,
hold.
come back in."
They tried to like coerce the government. Like, you're going to give us food to maintain this, independent, like the emancipated area. Like, we're not
Yeah.
America.
You better feed us so we can be independent.
And
Yeah.
I would have laughed if they were like, "Hey, let's go carpet bomb the fuck out of Seattle."
Like, hey, y'all are in one group? Okay, sweet. This make
They're
it a lot easier.
Hey, instead remember when Kobe used to be like, Kobe, they're like, drone strike.
Yep, drone strike, bro.
Just one drone strike. We'll take care of this shit.
All right, if it
Yeah.
takes two, then you owe me some McDonald's.
Yeah, unfortunately, the man had a GoFundMe set up Monday for bond and legal fees, but GoFundMe took it down, said the platform cannot be used to fund the defense of crimes related to violence.
That's not a crime. That was a public service. I'm telling you. A good lawyer will get him off on that. That is
No
not a
crime was committed. What are you talking
No
about?
crime, sir. What do you mean?
Look, he killed.
Men I kill commit crime.
Look, it is one hand washes the other. Blood in, blood out. They're fine. There's no crime. We're fine with it. Look, hey, here's vodka. Don't worry. Look, you want girls? That's what got us into this mess in the first place. Look, they're all over 18.
I know shoot him with bullet. He walk in front of bullet way.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. What do I have to say? Hi. You're probably hi. You're probably already subscribed. If not, you should be. You should subscribe to all these channels. Other links are in the description to the video. You can find them below, and also in the chat, where I put them, meow. No morning show this week. My schedule is not going to let me do it. Plus, it's going to take me 16 hours to do the Batwoman video because that shit show's done DVRing. As I look at my clock right now, I'm not watching it till tomorrow. I can't mentally. I'm about to put 16 hours into my Batwoman video and release that Friday night to you guys. So you're welcome. You're welcome, because that's what you wait for all week. You wait to see me have a mental breakdown for a half hour, 20 minutes while I'm doing this shit. I watch these episodes 4 times to write a script. You know how much I hate myself, but you guys enjoy it. So there you go. The Batwoman review will be up Friday. Tomorrow we might have a video, might not. Who knows? I might show up on Angus's live stream tomorrow night. We don't know. We never know. Saturday I will be on author Stephen Walton's channel with the Rogues, Ratty Rackinson, Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective. I believe Red Gaze will be on. The Gospel According to Mark with a C will be on, as well as Drunk 3PO with us. So you can check us out over there at 7 Eastern on author Stephen Walton's channel. Hail Rogue Entertainment and the Phantom Collective. Big shout out to Jeff and all the rest of the crew. Flip, Fallon, Fanzine, New Comic Book Normie, Daniela, Penny over there, everybody promoting creators. And Kai's link to his Amazon is in the chat as well. Check that out. And thank you guys in the chat, guys and gals. I think I saw Tina Bojan's name earlier. She's our 3.74975% female representation in the viewing audience. So thank you, Keely Chow, Parrothead, my sketchbook 340. Frankie Knows was here. Godzillionaire. Superfan Adam Shawhan. Sherry was in the chat. Glinzer was in the chat. Let's see. I'm scrolling up as far as I can here. Chris Fisk. Awesome one. Let's see who else.
Godzillionaire?
Yeah, Godzillionaire. Godzillionaire. Welcome, my friend. Hey, look, Sherry, would you like to buy? I have chain. I will sell you real cheap, Sherry. Would you like one? But no, seriously, thank you. I appreciate everybody being here this evening. Your time is an irreplaceable commodity. You chose to spend it here with us this evening. You don't need a receipt. There's no return policy. But anyway, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I'm Etepo Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. Now it's time for Owen Grady, Peter, Quill, Mario / Garfield to take us home.
Boom!